Boo, hello. Oh, good. How's yourself? Awesome. So best hop into Foundry. Oh, close my instance of the Foundry as well. That's a good idea.
Hi everyone,
Hello.
how you doing? You good? Yeah, not too bad.
I think we just ignore the fun new names that have appeared on the Foundry login list. It's all good. I'll just pretend I've not seen them.
You can try and guess whose is whose.
100% you're the one at the bottom.
Took me about 20 guesses to work out what my password was, but I got in the end.
20 guesses with 5 numbers is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I kept putting player in with cap, so
Ah, yeah.
then I realized I was like, I'm sure I'm player free. And then I was like, okay, maybe 4, maybe 5. Okay, maybe Ash. Maybe something else. Maybe a gap between the player and the free. And I was like, got there in the end.
I mean, yeah. I think we're all fairly sensible. I mean, the only thing you'd really need to worry about is us doing stuff while you're not online, but if the Foundry's closed, then that's not an issue. Yeah. That'd be an interesting idea. Yeah. Mm. Oh god, I don't know if I've ever done that. I don't think I have. Right, got you. Right, so were you just manually importing all of the non-standard rulebook stuff? Wow, that takes a while, but yeah, worth doing, I guess. I'm probably going to cheat when I next run a game in the Foundry. Well, I've got everything on D&D Beyond, so I will, yeah, there is a app you can get for Chrome and Firefox called Beyond 20, I think it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I'll be using. Right, interesting. That could be worth doing.
Just waiting. I think it's still loaded.
Oh, yes. You have to do a lot.
Chuck them in the river.
Hmm. Hmm. We've already thrown Cuthbert under
We
the bus,
innocent.
right? Why not just kill him and then throw his body under the bus again? You know, just for good measure.
I plead the fifth.
There's somebody posting on
Yo.
Hi, Aiden.
If you're talking, we can't hear you, just so you know. Okay, he's gone. Yeah.
His
So, yeah,
current character is dead.
Are we sure, though? Did we check?
Which is
Oh, I did decapitate him, actually, didn't I? I remember. Yeah. Oh.
I.
Yo.
We never actually got to go to report our findings, did we? Did we? Okay. And it all kicked off.
Oh, I think we did go to the local watchtower between those two things. I think we've done that since talking to the Baron. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we found some more information out. We found names, didn't we?
Yes. No.
I have the names. I have the names.
Oh, remember notes. Where the hell did I write them? That's it. News order. Oh, there we go. One of these days I'm going to learn how to organise my notes. Today is not that day.
Yeah.
Somewhere on this page I just have like Marcel Rapio written, circled, and then above it written, that's a name. I don't know what this means. Yep. Somebody's called Marcel Rapio. Don't know who, but that's their name.
No, we got a Gilbert Cluckholm. We got a Bert Guttenberg. And the quartermaster was a Wigberta Carstens.
Yeah.
I think he's in on it. But we got evidence to say that he was in on it as well. I can't remember what the evidence was because I didn't write it down. But
He
it was
covering for him, yeah.
somebody had a feeling that he wasn't telling the truth.
I don't think we had anything concrete. It was all just gut feelings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We discovered that there was lies being told about, and was it, what sort of creature was it?
It was the
Ogre.
it was the guy that keeps the records in the cell, and what he said, I forget what was it he said. He said somebody had been arrested and put in the cell, and that was like 6 months previously, but he was saying it happened the other day. That was it.
That's it.
That was it.
Her name was Wigberta. She kept the records.
Yeah.
No, it's not happy. Yes. With the crappy internet.
Okay, well, would it help if I shared my screen for now, and then you can just use that rather than logging into Foundry? Should we do it that way? Screen. Foundry. Here we go.
I'm good, yeah. Everything's fine here. I need to get logged into Foundry. Hang on. Where's the friggin' thing with the...
My name's Rob, this is my channel. Go to my channel.
Where's Idiot Features, anyway?
Which one?
Yeah, Steve. Of course it's Steve. Steve all day long, mate. Where's Idiot Features? Well, these are... Yes, putting the kids away, yeah. They don't keep them in a box under the stairs, you know. We go and put them in a box under the stairs because I'm an awful parent. Yeah. Daddy's playing a game. Oh, hello, my hair's all over the place. Oh, that's gone wrong. That's gone horribly wrong. My hair. I had a haircut today, but nothing off the top, just at the sides. So I still have my not as toppers
Okay, last session. A quick rundown of last session. You went to the southern side of the city watch house, where you decided to ask a few questions. You discovered a watchman with a damaged ear, and he claimed that it was done during the arrest of a rather drunken ogre. The ogre, this arrest only happened, what he says, 2 or 3 days ago. You decided to go inside and have a chat with the watch leader, or the captain, a gentleman known as Mayak. He was an olive-skinned gentleman with a strange accent, not from the Empire, and certainly not from the Reichland. He then gave you leave to take a look around and talk to other guardsmen in the watch. You decided to go and speak with the quartermaster in the watch house, and a lady by the name of Wigberta Carstens. She complained of certain items going missing and the fact that somebody had requested a new cape or cloak due to a fight with an ogre, and it tore. You then went down into the dungeons to speak with a
Did we?
to speak with the yeah, you did. I didn't put a name down, but you spoke with the sergeant in charge of
There's a dude. There's a desk sergeant.
yeah,
There's a desk sergeant
in charge
Yeah.
of the dungeons, and he informed you that his records were correct, meticulously kept, and that the last ogre they had in the cells was some time ago in a region of around about 6 months.
That's right. Yeah.
You then decided to go and inform the Baron, which you have done, and alongside the Witchfinder General. You returned to your boat to spend the day there. You went there to spend the night, should I say. You woke up the next morning, and you discovered that your new cook, the halfling cook you had, was actually Cuthbert, Brother Cuthbert.
Yeah, we discovered this because he was glowing.
And yeah, you discovered that he had been seriously
Look,
mutated. Upon this discovery, Wigmar, your local and friendly hedge wizard, this human, tried to defend him. As he was doing so, his whole head turned upside down on his body, and Rocco pulled his pistol out and blew his head off. Alerted to the noise, the guards and the crowds on the quayside was alerted to the noise of the battle that ensued between the crew of the floating seamen and the now trying to escape Cuthbert. After some agile footwork, Cuthbert dodged blows left and right until Dwemlock's axe cleaved him down from the nape of the neck down to his buttocks, and then decapitated him as he lay unconscious on the deck. Realizing that you've just killed, especially for Rocco, 2 long-time friends that you can remember from your late childhood's days,
I has a sad.
you realize now that where did it all go wrong?
Yeah.
Are you next in line if you carry on this life? You're not sure, but you push on. You try to push it to the back of your mind, and you keep the memory that you had of your childhood and of the camaraderie between you all alive. But as for these last few dark days, you would rather forget them.
We have got some explaining to do, though, boys.
Yes, you do.
We do.
As you look up at the quayside, you can see guardsmen stood there trying to keep the crowds back. But people and necks are craning, and they're all looking at the now clawed feet of Brother Cuthbert. The glowing skin that is slowly dwindling as his life force is ended. And, of course, as your dwarven deckhand steps out into the daylight holding Wigmar's head aloft, people are realising his face is upside down. There's a few screams and gasps, and he goes, What should we do with this?
Drop it. It's tainted with chaos.
Yeah, put it down, and I'm going to ask the guards to secure the area and to notify the Witchfinder, and possibly get a Sigmarite priest just to kind of bless the boat and remove any taint of chaos that might be on it. We're going to submit ourselves to the watch and say, look, a thing has happened. We need to explain what's going on, but we need you guys to handle the evidence.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
But we're basically we're going to keep everything on the boat and wait for the Witchfinder to get there. I think we should get him to us.
Guards, call for the Witchfinder.
What do we reckon? Is that cool, guys?
It's the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
an unassuming gentleman steps forward, and he says, "We have been watching that one for a while," and he points at Wigmar's head. The Witchfinder General has been informed already. He is, or he will be sending somebody, or coming, or he will arrive himself.
Good.
And you notice this man is dressed in black dyed leathers, not the usual guard costume. He's wearing a purpley velvet cloak, and he's also got a wide-brimmed hat with a feather on it. And he says, "Nice show." And with that, he turns and heads off into the crowd.
Okay. No idea who he is.
Nope.
Nope.
Roll roll leadership for me, please, Rocco.
How do I get my thingy? Oh, there we go. Roll a what with who?
Roll leadership for me, please.
Leadership.
Yeah.
Oof.
Be fellowship if you don't have that.
No, it's leadership. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, hang on.
Is it okay to do some leveling up, Rob?
Success!
Leveling, not at the moment, mate, if you can,
Not an
Yep,
event.
no worries.
because we're sort of halfway through and you need a little bit of downtime for that.
Sure.
Yeah, they look at you, Rocco, as though you're the guy in charge, and they're nodding as you give each order. Yeah, right, got it. And one of them runs off. And he runs off. And
All you got to do is just look like you know what you're doing, and people just.
And after a few
That's
minutes,
my career in the prison service so far. It's just I've not got a clue what I'm doing, mate. Just look confident.
and after a few minutes, you see like a little figure running across this bridge here, back into the main town. You can notice it is sort of dressed as one of the guards.
Okay.
The crowd is now starting to dissipate as there's no more action going on. Satisfied at seeing the bloodshed that's happened, they're going, all right, nice, bit of excitement, and off they go. They start moving along. The guards are stood still, watching over you to make sure that nothing untoward happens. Is there anything you guys wish to do whilst you wait?
I don't know. I can't think of anything. Have we covered the bodies over? Are they not on public display now?
Yeah, you
I
can
was
do
going to
that.
say, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Find some cloth, chuck him over.
King will put his sword away and just find somewhere to sit quietly.
Yep. And I will do likewise.
Yeah, I
Was-
imagine I'm sat on the edge of the boat staring at the water.
Okay, so you're all on deck, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, Brother Cuthbert is there, dead. Wigmar is also be brought out on deck, I guess. Keen, Rocco, and Dwemlock.
Okay. Zooming in.
And these guys.
I reckon we need a bigger boat, guys. Eventually, we'll need a bigger boat.
I think this is the right size. I think before we had one that was too big. When we
This
No,
is-
this is the one we were on.
Yeah, this
It's only like a 20-footer. It's not
Yeah,
huge.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about the right size from what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Like a bit of a barge type thing.
What was the name of that young prostitute lass?
Not Carla. Gotlinda.
Gotlinda, that was it.
Gotlinda, is it?
Yeah, Gotlinda.
Okay. I got the name wrong then.
Was it? Hang on a minute.
Not the one that.
Gunda was the old one,
Yeah,
and Gotlinda was the young one.
Okay.
Yeah. that's what I've got.
Because I paid them both a silver each, didn't I, for their information?
Yeah, Gotlinda is the younger one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So are you just waiting on the deck until the what? Oh,
I think so. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else we should be doing.
Okay.
No, I think it's definitely time for some quiet time.
There's some time for us to reflect and think about what's happened.
Sit in the corner and think about what we've done.
Yeah.
So where's which one's this guy? So we've got one guy. So this guy to my north, this guy here, he's one of the dwarves. Is this one of the watch?
No, they're both dwarves.
Oh, they're both the dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
And this guy,
This is Sundrim,
right?
and this is Strigen.
Is that a dead body and that a dead body?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Wigmar, and that was Cuthbert.
No, it is Wigwell. That was Cuthbert. Got it. Okay. Carry on.
All right. After an hour or so, there's a bit of a more commotion, and you hear, "Let me through, guards! Let me through!" And you notice the familiar tones of the Witchfinder General. He stands on the dock side, looking down onto the boat, hands on hips. Familiar two-handed Zweihander sword on his back, and a brace of pistols across his front. And he says, "Master Rocco, I hear that there's been a commotion on your boat. Should I be concerned?"
Well, not now, but yes, we have to explain the situation to you, and I also feel that we owe you an apology.
He looks over his
Witchfinder.
shoulder. He looks over his shoulder, and he gives a motion with his finger, and up comes and stands next to him a war priest of Sigmar.
Priest, we would appreciate it if we obviously we don't know too much about how to deal with this situation, the aftermath. However, we felt that a man of your bearing would be able to maybe hopefully remove any taint from this vessel. After all, it is our home, and we'd rather not set fire to it unless we absolutely have to. However, Witchfinder, if you just come over here, we've got something to show you. You two, what's the priest's name?
The priest's name is he says, "You may call me War Priest Craft."
War Priest Craft. Okay, if you'd just like to come over here, we've got something to show you. And this is where the apology comes in.
Yeah, and the Witchfinder says, "May I come aboard, Captain? Who is the captain?"
Is it me now?
It used to be Wigmar.
It used to be Wigmar, but we killed the captain. There was something of a mutiny. I'll be de facto captain for now, bearing in mind that I know the Baron and that sort of thing. So maybe just for the interim period, we can hold a vote on it later.
Yeah. May I come aboard then, Rocco?
Permission granted.
He comes aboard. He jumps down. Comes down ladders.
It's a long ass jump.
That's a long ass jump. It's not to scale, okay? Let's just get that straight.
I wasn't scared of this man until now.
Yeah.
He looks like he pulls back the sacking you've put over Brother Cuthbert, and he goes, yes, classic mutations.
His skin was actually glowing. That's how we spotted him.
Interesting. That's one I've not seen before. I've seen extra eyes, hands, and legs, but glowing skin, that's a new one on me.
And his face became slightly mouse-like during his attempted flight and the combat that ensued.
Yeah, believe it or not, he'd actually snuck aboard our ship and was disguising himself as a cook.
He
We
must
did
have
not
been-
spot it.
He must
He
have been
was-
very good.
Well, we believe he had help,
I
and we
see.
point him to the second body.
If you don't mind, I wish to just inspect it a little bit more before I dispose of this body. And he pulls out a dagger, slices open the front of Cuthbert's shirt, then rips the rest of it open. And on his chest, right above his heart, you see this. When I find it. Is that it? Yeah. You see this.
Ah.
Ooh.
Now, we wouldn't know what that is, would we?
No.
No. I'm going to ask him, what is that? Because my feeling is that when we look upon the signs of chaos, it makes us feel not good.
He looks at you and says,
Tattoo.
know that it is a rune of one of the 4 ruinous powers. I dare not speak its name.
Was he in he?
His-
How did he get into league with this power? What happened? I'm thinking out loud
it's
for the
a-
benefit of the tape.
It's a slow corruption and a slow process. The fall isn't instant, unless one throws themselves into it.
So this mark, this rune, does that denote ownership by the patron power?
Yes, he sold his soul to it.
Then there was never any hope for him.
Well, no. Once you get the first mutation, it's a slow and steady decline into madness and chaos worship. Usually they flee into the wilderness, but halflings are known to be quite resilient to chaos. Unfortunately, not very. This one wasn't very resilient to it at all.
Well, if
It's something.
If it's anything, he decided to flee from us in the end rather than fight us.
That's strange. Usually madness takes over them and their minds break. And he says
Would
that-
I put 2 and 2 together at this point, bearing in mind he's got like daggers for hands? Oh no, because he told us, didn't he? He told us he murdered that girl, didn't he?
I think he did actually, yeah.
Yeah,
He did actually tell us he murdered the girl. I'm gonna put that to the Witchfinder and the priest and just say, for the record, he confessed to a murder while he was after before he disguised himself and came back. You know.
I didn't tell him that.
No, you did. I seem to remember you saying that.
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, okay.
I think he didn't, because you just confessed to knowing about a murder and not going to the authorities. So it's a good thing he didn't confess to you.
I don't know if we had that. I seen. Oh, okay. I must be yes,
It didn't.
an incorrect memory. Okay, okay. Let me put it this way: would I put 2 and 2 together, or would I speculate about that, or is that just not even worth bothering about at the moment?
Roll intuition, but I'll make it. I'll make it a difficult one.
Okay.
So it'd be
Well,
minus 20.
Minus 20. It's worth a go.
It's always worth a roll.
Always worth a roll. Well, difficult's minus 10, so you're making it hard then.
Yeah.
Right. Never mind.
You get an inkling that maybe Cuthbert is the one that had killed that prostitute in the daylight, in broad daylight.
Inkling.
That you actually discovered, but it's not nothing concrete.
No.
It's just a horrible feeling that you.
I will wonder aloud whether he's hurt anybody before he disguised himself on the boat.
Yeah. And Witchfinder General then covers him back over, and he looks at his Wigmar, and he pulls back the blanket, and he says, yes, cadaverous appearance, necromancy,
Yes,
but he was cleared of that, if I remember correctly. I mean,
He was
you,
indeed.
Rocco. And
He was. Yes, he was, and this is where we owe you an apology. we had no idea he was. To our knowledge, he was not in league with any of the ruinous powers at that point. And he did take to his learning as a Jade. Was it Jade?
Amber.
Amber colour.
Amber. Sorry, yeah, sorry, the Amber color. I'm colorblind. We, to our knowledge, he did appear to take up his learning with the Amber College with great gusto. But obviously something was wrong and something happened, but we didn't spot it. And yes, you'll notice what remains of his face is upside down. I shot the other part of it off. However, this is where we owe you the apology because these two were hiding in plain sight and we didn't see it.
In this case with chaos, you'll be surprised at how many families of the nobility hide in plain sight and have afflictions such as this. Some even worshipping the darker powers. Very well. I shall get some guards to carefully put these onto a cart and get them to a pyre where we can burn them and get rid of the corruption that they now carry. As for your boat, he looks at the war priest, craft, and he says, "I'll go around and bless it. Might take me most of the evening, if that's okay with you gentlemen."
Of course, we will of course make a suitable donation to your establishment as recompense for your help.
Very well, thank you. That would be welcome.
In fact, I'll take 2 gold out the ship's part and I'll put it in his hand.
Yeah, I'll take a gold out of mine.
Okay, he takes it, places it within a pouch of his armour, and he says, "I best get to work." He pulls out a small amulet of Sigmar and starts to walk up and down the decking as he chants prayers to Sigmar's praise, and you feel...
I'm going to take a knee at this point and just say a quick prayer myself. Yeah.
Fair enough, yeah. You feel a alleviation of the soul, but not to the extent where you felt when you went into the temple the first time round. But he nods and he looks at you and he nods in appreciation as he continues the prayer, and as he starts to walk up and down, the guards jump down onto the ship, hoist the bodies out, place them onto a plague cart, cover them over, and start to disappear into the city streets. Now, before they go... Oh no, actually... Are you leaving? Are you letting all the bodies go, or both the bodies go, without taking any belongings off of them?
What did they have on them?
Well, they would have had gold for a start and some weapons.
Right, we'll take the gold. We're going to take the gold, yeah.
I mean, it seems fucking sick, but I guess we'd have to go through and just make sure there wasn't anything damning on their bodies. You know,
I can't remember what they had on them. Well, I wouldn't know what they had on them.
No,
actually.
Well, Cuthbert had 104 gold crowns.
Okay.
2 brass pennies. And 3 silver shillings.
All right, we'll just take the 104 gold crowns and put the rest towards the charity pot.
Okay.
Yep.
He had 9 healing drafts.
Would these be? Is there any chance of these being corrupted at any point? Because if they are, I'd rather just tip them.
No, these are okay.
Okay, so what? 9 healing drafts.
Yeah.
9 heal pots. Yeah. Okay.
And 15 bandages.
15 bandages.
Grappling hook. And a rope 10 yards. Along with, I guess you don't want his weapons or armour, because that will be corrupted.
Yeah, no. That's going with the bodies.
And he had your old friend's locket, Dave's locket.
Who's Dave?
It was one of the childhood friends that got killed by the Black Arrows.
Oh, that was it. Yes, Dave's locket.
Yeah.
If that's not corrupted, we'll have that back. Thank you.
That'd be fine. I wonder if I can put those in chat. No, I can't. So
I'll put them on the ship for now. I'll write them down in the ship's What do you call it?
ledger.
Wigmar, he had 117 gold,
Okay.
13 silver shillings.
Again, stick the rest in the pot. We'll just go with the gold.
He had a buckler,
A buckler.
halberd,
Oh, the halberd might be useful.
I thought the weapons were corrupted.
Oh yeah, you said the weapons were corrupted, didn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, okay. Ditch all that. Just
Damn.
non-corruptible stuff only. Non-corruptible stuff only. You know, good catch. Good catch, Keen. Very good catch.
He has an animal trap.
What?
Yeah. He had an animal trap,
Is it to catch his rabbits that you keep fucking?
Yeah, the small animals he kept producing.
a saw,
Walks around with a saw in the backpack.
he wanted to buy one. Mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle. 3 rations. 1 healing draft. 3
Yeah.
weird root.
3 times weird root.
Dog collar and lead.
Oh fuck! I'm not even writing this down now.
Lamp oil.
Okay.
Lantern.
Lamp oil, lantern. Is anybody making a note of this? Lantern,
I am still writing Cuthbert stuff down.
lamp
stuff-
oil. I've got all of that.
Stuffed owl.
What?
Bowl. Chalk,
Okay, we'll ditch the
charcoal
bowl.
stick,
Oh, for crying out loud.
dice. Tinderbox. Worms.
Worms?
Yeah, rags. A Davich lamp.
Oh yeah. Still got mine.
And a water skin full of lich dust.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well, the lich just right. What happened to the warp stone?
He put it. Oh yeah, he put it in the Skaven heads the rat ogre head and the.
Oh yeah, he did, and then they disappeared, didn't they?
Yeah, the one
To
flew
see what they would do. One flew away, and the other one turned into a crab and disappeared, or something like that.
to a slug.
Yeah. Well, the skin full of dust. I'm going to because we wouldn't know what that is, would we?
No.
And we'd be deeply suspicious of it because we don't know what it is, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We're going to draw attention to it and say, "What the hell's that? We don't want it."
Okay.
Yep.
Keen wants no part of any of it.
Yeah.
None of it.
I can deal with the money and the stuff like that. So we've got 221 GCs back into the pot.
Okay.
So do we dish that out equally amongst us, the remainder, the Holy Trinity?
Got no interest in the money or anything. I don't want to touch any of it.
Yeah, but this is not corruptible because he said that. He's on that side of me.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, this is correct. Only the clothes and weapons.
Only the clothes and weapons are corruptible. Okay.
I
So
say for now we put it towards the ship's pot.
yeah, put it in the ship's pot. So we've got 221 GCs in total.
Witchfinder
Launder that
Gangolf. Witchfinder Gangolf takes the water skin and looks into it, pulls some of it out, and he goes, "Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen any of this, and it's usually chaos sorcerers that have this kind of ingredient for their spells."
What about people with upside down faces?
Well, this is lich dust.
What?
What?
Lich dust. It's got bone fragments and skin fragments inside of it.
What do you mean? We killed the lich when we found him.
I was going to say, Dwem and Keen, didn't we kill a lich?
Yes, you did.
Didn't I throw a bomb at it and it exploded and took its head off or something?
Yes. And Wigmar managed to collect some dust.
Sneaky little bastard. I'm glad I blew his head off now.
The Witchfinder says, "I will dispose of this with the fire as well."
Please do.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Very well.
The burning question, of course, is, in order to avoid a burning, what does the Witchfinder want us to do now? Because all this has happened, we've handed all this information and evidence over to him, and we're thinking to ourselves, Are we still in the firing line here, or what? She's just got
Are
three
you-
regular guys, or
are you-
two regular guys and one regular dwarf.
Are you going to ask him that question?
I'm going to ask him what he wants us to do.
Well, seeing that you
Given-
reported this straight away to me and you're working for the Baron, I will allow a little bit of leeway here. He looks at the sun and he says, it's getting close to evening. I suggest you come by my office after dinner, say about 8 o'clock at night. Tonight, that is. 8 o'clock
Yes.
Tonight. Swing by my office and I will take a full statement from all of you. I have some business I need to wrap up beforehand, so I need to leave. War Priest Craft, will you be fine? The War Priest just gives a wave and a thumbs up, and it carries on chanting and throwing out sprinkles of holy water from the temple. The dwarves
Sprinkles holy water and the boat catches fire. Okay, we need a new boat.
The dwarves on deck just look at each other and go, and you hear one of them go, "Oh, I just cleaned the bloody deck. Will you shut up? He's a Sigmar priest, will you? Just get inside." And one of them pushes the other one inside the cabin.
Right. So, what do we do in the meantime?
You've got 4 hours to spare. Roughly.
Go find
Right.
a pub to eat and drink.
Yes, let's go find somewhere to eat and drink.
Okay.
Yep.
Since you guys paid for the priest, I'll pay for dinner.
Oh, thank you very much.
I feel like we're forgetting somebody, but I realise we're not.
There's only three of us.
Huh.
So I'm. We're having dinner, are we?
Yep. If you want to click,
Okay.
if each of you want to click pay,
No,
On
it's
that?
me.
Oh, He's paying for it.
Can
Oh,
he just click
just-
3 times?
He's down here on my screen.
yeah, just
Josh
click-
is there. You're there. He's here, and the ex
I think
Cuthbert
it's-
is here.
Can I
There
click
you
it
go.
3 times, yeah?
No, just once. It's paid for. It's done now. You've just paid for
Oh,
3
cool.
meals,
Cool.
essentially, food and drink for the day.
Okay.
So I
Thank you,
will
Kate.
switch you back to the norm.
I like that. That's pretty sweet. That way we can never miss a beat when it comes to the drinks and stuff.
We never get a pre-meal. Excellent.
No such thing as a free lunch, gentlemen.
Can even roll for availability as well.
It's even like it's pretty cheap as well.
Um,
Well, that's pretty average, actually. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you look at some of the starting careers,
Oh, yeah.
right. Question. We've got things to talk about over dinner.
yes, you do.
Right.
Mm.
First of all, what's the situation with our buying and selling endeavours?
I believe I sold everything we had on. Yeah, we now have a lot of gold around.
Yes.
I'm carrying around 200. About 100 of that is to go back into trading.
Okay.
And I mean, in theory, we just come into a lot of money from Sigmar and Cuthbert.
Well, theoretically, we could double what we put out, couldn't we? We could spend 200 instead of 100.
I would rather launder the money. I don't really want to touch what they've been touching.
I don't think you've got anything to worry about, Keen.
I mean, would it be worth asking the Sigmarite priest to just bless the money on his way out?
Yeah.
It sounds daft, but
Seems strange to offer him just free gold and then ask him to bless a massive sum.
Very true. I tell you what, if we use that gold to buy the next stock, then that gold is no longer on the boat and it's nothing to do with us, is it?
Yeah, let's launder that.
Yeah.
Fun.
and
We'll
then
do that.
I'll split what was left in the pot between the three of us.
Okay. So, what are we sticking to the 100? Or are we going up to 200 now for buying and selling?
We got up to, what is it, 221? That's in the
221, yeah.
I've written it in the description. So 221
Have you?
is
Where?
in the description of the floating seaman.
Oh, where's the floating seaman?
I don't think anybody should ever have to describe floating seaman, but there we go.
If you double click the token on the map,
Oh yeah, I've got it. Right. So, encumbrance carries cost. Where does it say we've got cargo? Gold
It's
crowns.
not cargo. It's just under the description.
So who's the
Far right.
captain? Rocco, yeah?
For now, it can be Rocco.
Who's second mate?
Keen,
You mean first mate?
I'm happy to stay as quartermaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
Keen's first mate.
Stay as idiot that doesn't know what they're doing.
No, that's my job. How
Was-
how
was-
about we've
was
got
Ken-
221. Hang on a minute. If we put where it says cargo, if we put 221 in there, yeah,
Yep.
That's
I change that to 221. There we go.
money, though, is it not?
That's the money we've got in the hold. That's the money we've got on board the boat. The stuff that we're using for buying and selling. That doesn't affect how much we're carrying on us.
I'm not seeing the money having changed. Is that because
If you go to cargo, there is gold crowns at the top.
there is, but it's not changed for me. Let me just try and close that and open it again.
Okay. And
Oh, it
all
hasn't-
three of
still
us
hasn't changed.
take an additional 33 gold
I'm not seeing.
on your person.
I'm not seeing it either.
Yeah.
Really? I've just done it. Let me shut it and open it again. Yeah, it says that on mine.
Hang on. How many gold?
221. I've got it in the cargo.
Yeah, I
Seeing
can
it change now.
Yeah, because I'm clicking through. 221, you say?
hmm
Uh,
Our encumbrance is at 100. And we've got 221 gold crowns, and the passengers are Brother Cuthbert,
there you go.
deceased. Dwemlock, Keen, Rocco, Wigmar, deceased.
I do believe I have a donkey on this boat. Do I not?
You do actually, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yes, and Rocco has his horse.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Why do you both?
I'm
What?
not sure where he's listed, my donkey, but he should be here.
I don't know where he is either. Miscellaneous.
Is it not being put on? Okay.
It's okay, I'm just saying. I'll keep adding new stuff. Jesus, I thought that was just to open it. I didn't know it was to add new stuff.
Can we delete Brother Cuthbert? Because he's no longer on board.
I didn't know you had a donkey, Keen.
He does.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, he does. And I have a horse, but yeah.
Oh, riding horse. There's a riding horse in there now.
Yeah, I'll just put that in. I'm going to use a riding horse for your thing because there's no such thing as a donkey. I wonder if there's a mule.
I have a donkey and I've put all of my... If I go to my
There we go.
effects...
Mule. So you've got a mule.
Where's it in?
That'll do. But if I go to my trapping, sorry... I had put all of my stuff on the donkey for when we go.
Interesting.
But it's still on my encumbrance, unfortunately, but I don't know how to change that.
I
Oh, yeah,
bought a
I've got the
chicken a
mule-
long while back, and Cuthbert used to have a dog.
I've got the mule in my character sheet.
Right.
There we
I
go.
can't see that on the...
Mules.
What's
now,
it under?
Mules now. It's under cargo.
Okay, but I've still got it in my character sheet
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
you do. Yeah. So
Okay.
when you wish to take it out, you get on the gangplank and bring it out.
So if I
Just-
look at saddlebags, how do I see what's inside the saddlebags? Can I do that? I guess I can't.
Yes, you can.
Right,
Here's what
as a
to-
quick reminder to Rocco and Keen, just make sure you put that 33 gold in your trappings,
33. Why 33?
because that was the original 100 from the that we put in for the cargo.
Hang on. Yeah, I thought we were adding
Right.
another 100 to it.
So we're just using all 221 from the
Well,
thing. That's
we
going
can
into
use
the
21 of untainted coins for us, because that's 7 gold each.
cargo. Okay.
And then we've got a standard 200 gold in there for buying and
Cool.
selling.
So in which
I
case,
thought-
yeah, add
7.
40 gold.
40?
Yeah, 33 plus 7.
Hang on a minute. Where's this 33 coming from?
So that's I was carrying an extra 100 gold.
Is that what we made?
That was the party gold, yeah.
Right, okay. So it's 33, so 40 gold each. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Sorry. And we've still got 200 in the hold, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay. That's me being colossally stupid. Thank you very much.
It's all good.
Right. I've changed it to say 200 in the hold,
Cool.
and I will up mine by 40.
We are rich people.
We are rich bastards.
Okay.
So I've now got 165 gold.
I can't see. I'm on. The course says it's carrying 4. Oh, it's carrying saddlebags. Container. It doesn't say. Oh, can I edit the container?
Okay. So, also, guys, food for thought. Literally, we don't have a chef.
Can't say I'm too worried about it. We'll just get some
I can.
ration food. Do we need a chef?
Yes, I believe we
I feel
do.
like we survived until now without a chef. I feel like
Okay,
Rocco
well,
eaten good sausage one
fine, we
time,
won't
and
have a
now he
chef.
wants a chef.
Well, we had a chef before,
Did
and
we?
his food was pretty good, to be fair.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay.
God knows how much chaos-tainted food we've eaten, but at least it was good. It tasted nice.
Okay, now I'm over encumbered and my mule doesn't have anything on it. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I've just done that. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, cheers for that, Rob.
I basically wanted all of my stuff on the mule, like just all my cooking pot, bedroll, tent, blanket, that sort of thing. Oh, it's on the saddlebags here. I see. So it was on the mule.
The mule and the horse are not in the cargo, according to my sheet.
Right.
They are according to mine. Maybe you're not logged in, Bo, entirely properly. Try and type something in the chat and send it through. Okay.
Typical barge.
Yeah, that worked just fine.
No, I am typical barge, according to
Yeah,
this, not Rocco.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still receiving your input.
Hang on. Nah. Ah, right. It's because I was highlighting. I clicked on floating seaman, and then yeah, I get it.
Right.
I get it.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're playing with my character right now, Rob.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the stuff back into the saddlebags. I'm really sorry.
No, you're more than welcome to. It confuses the crap out of me. I just basically anything that was for the road, like tent and cooking pot and all that sort of stuff, was meant to be on the donkey or the mule now. Yeah, whereas rather than carrying it, but yeah, I find that as much as I love the system, I don't find it to be as user friendly as it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I've got it.
Yeah, I can see you've got all the right stuff in there.
I'm making a cup of tea, gentlemen.
Yep. So there you go, mate. It should have.
You know.
And if I do that.
So now I'm wearing the saddlebags. I'm still over encumbered.
Yeah, no, hang on.
Someone saddled me up. Is that in the mule now?
I'm trying to get it into the mule, but it's not. For some reason. Where's the mule? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either. I remember trying before and I
There we
just
go.
couldn't-
It's done.
Is it in the mule?
Yeah, it's on the mule.
And it's all got all that stuff in it
Yeah.
inside the saddlebags. I'm not going to try and open it up. We just know that when it comes to lamps, tents, blankets, pots,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, it's on the mule.
Yes, it is.
It's on the mule.
We
All of
don't
it.
need to open the mule again. It's just on the fucking mule.
I'm down with this.
Okay. Oh no.
What's up?
Adam. I saw a horse attack a donkey today. It kicked ass. Oh dear. But during all this and your evening meal as well, Dwemlock, you get a courier come to you.
Oh, hello.
And he says, Master Dwemlock, I was told that I could find you on the boat known as the Floating Seaman.
Can I delete the food groceries here because obviously it's one encumbrance and I'm not carrying it. I've eaten it.
Yes, you can delete it, mate, yeah. Is a Mr. Cronkinson? Concuson?
Mr. Cronkerson, yes.
Ah, good. I've got a letter for you.
Well, by all means.
And he hands over to you a letter. If you look in your journal, you'll see handouts, and there'll be a list of property for sale in Nuln. Handout.
A little more pricey than I was hoping for, but we can work towards it. Okay. Right, thank you for that, Rob. I will, keep that to one side for now.
Okay. They are willing to haggle as well, so you might be able to lower the price a little bit after viewing the property.
Is Dwem not sitting with me when this happens?
Likely.
Possibly, yeah, because he's come to the boat.
I imagine I'm not trying to hide it.
Any luck?
Looks like there's some property for sale. Cheapest one is 500. Next one, 1,600, and the one after that, 5,000.
You looking to leave us crazy people behind and start a practice of your own?
Not so much. It's my dad owned a library once upon a time, and it got burnt down. I thought I'd try and start what what he couldn't finish.
Oh.
Bring some life back to Null. I grew up in the library. It seems a shame that. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, seems a shame that it's gone.
Yeah, that sounds good. It could do some good.
Well, that's the plan. I'll leave the world, letting people learn all the things I learned growing up. I'm sure the world doesn't need more lawyers in it, but hey.
Well, does the world need more of us in it? I mean, we've been running around causing all kinds of mayhem, really.
You're not wrong. I feel like we did some good every now and then. Maybe not in the last 24 hours, but we'll work on that.
Yeah. You know, I started off just working in a bar after my town got savaged and I got
Okay.
out alive. I mean, I followed these guys and then it got very crazy very quickly.
And now look at you. You're killing liches and hunting
Yeah.
down strange blood-sucking demons in the middle of a city.
Yeah, that's part of the crazy I was talking about. I'm hoping to increase my status, my standing, should I say, with hope, with luck.
Yeah, I see you use your good fortune here and now to make life a little easier when you retire from adventuring. That makes sense to me.
Well, I have some money now, but I don't. Well, obviously not a lot of money in regards to the wealthy, but it doesn't seem to be that easy to enter the to break free of your original class, you know?
No, you're not wrong. It's never an easy thing to break free from one's roots.
No. No, it's not. I'm surprised that Rocco is with us. I mean, he's a higher class, so I'd imagine he would go back to that. It's got to be a comfier life. I don't see what he sees in all this insanity.
Maybe it's just a sense of adventure, a sense of trying something new. I can understand that much. Okay,
Okay.
maybe he's one of these nobles that's realised that he spent his whole life learning the sword. Maybe it's time to put it to some use, rather than
Yeah.
putting it up for decoration.
Yeah, he's pretty handy with it. And that gun, is it?
There's
Yeah,
something loud and noisy.
yeah. I prefer the bow myself, but
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If we are gonna wind ourselves up in more trouble, it'd be good to have Rocco around. But Cuthbert and Wigmar kept us alive far more than I think we realise. Probably
yeah.
be best to have a look around town and see if there's anybody we can rope into dragging along with us.
Feeding my face.
Well, we had a
It's okay. I'm trying to make a segue.
yeah. They had a. I mean, Cuthbert could heal, which was often useful. I don't know how he managed to keep any relationship with his gods.
Mm, I think we found out in the end he probably didn't. Whatever relationship was there was long gone.
Do you think he might have tainted us when he helped us?
I remember what that feels like. The feeling of uncomfortableness in my stomach from when they tried to poison me. I hadn't felt like anything like that when Cuthbert tried to heal me.
I often feel quite wrong around Wigmar when he would do certain magics. It was quite disturbing.
I take it we're talking before I joined your little group.
No, and since the fear-inducing.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that's due to the that's due to the amber side of him, not the.
I don't know
necromancy.
that.
No, you don't know that. No.
And it's all magic.
I'm just drawing lines and conclusions here.
Yeah, as a non-layman would, yeah.
Stay out of it, God. What are you doing? Come on, ask you.
Sorry.
You're not wrong. Wigmam was a scary man, but I remember the time he eviscerated an entire room full of Slaneshi cultists in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So much eviscerators set them on fire.
One of them was my old boss. Not sure if you knew that bit.
Oh, Ben. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a night.
it was one hell of a night. Every time we tried to go to sleep, something new happened.
I did not do too well, as I recall.
Oh, that's right, yeah. You walked away with a broken arm. You were asleep most of the time, and I think I was sat in your bedroom trying to make sure nothing attacked you, because it was that sort of night.
I appreciate it. It really was that sort of night. I heard the
It really was.
stories.
There's ghosts, there's Slaneshi cultists, there was a madman. And I think there was an attempted assassination. All of these things happening in the space of 5 hours is unreasonable.
Yeah, a lot of what's been going on is unreasonable. Perhaps when this business takes off even more, we'll have some normalcy again.
Hopefully. I think we'll probably take some downtime when things get back to normal. Well, we figure out what the hell's going on in the town. Take some time to ourselves.
Yeah. These murders, right?
Yeah. Obviously the town guard are in on it. Or at least the captain of that particular watchtower is. We just need to find a way to prove it to the Witchfinder General. But we should probably have brought that up, but never mind. I think we had a
Witchfinder be
lot
concerned
more
in
on our
that?
minds.
Or is he just concerned in the more exotic things?
You're not wrong. Perhaps the Baron would be more interested, but last we spoke with him, he told us to solve it ourselves and let him know when we were done. He didn't seem too interested in sending troops to help us out, so I imagine we see it through to the end and then bring him a man's head when we're done.
Strange how that one soldier had the same injuries as were reported.
Hmm.
Seems very suspicious. I think they
It does.
might be in on it.
I think it goes all the way up to the top.
Yeah, I mean, he did lie.
Well, he's trying to cover for his own men, which means he knows what they were doing. Which means he's trying to stop people investigating. We've got a target on our backs.
Well, it'll make it easy for him. There's two less of us.
Hmm. You're not wrong. Well, let's go find Rocco, and it's getting late. I think we should go find the Witchfinder General. Try and settle this business once and for all, and then get on with
Rocco is here. He was busy feeding his face.
Second lunch.
Second lunch. Normally it's second breakfast, but yeah, second lunch.
You hear the chimes of the churches or temples around Norton chime 8 times for the 8 o'clock evening, and up and down the docks where you are, you hear the guards going, 8 o'clock and all is well.
Well,
All was not well at 4 o'clock.
No. And you realise that the Witchfinder General said they'd meet you at 8.
Yep. Let's move.
We better get a move on.
Yep. You make your way through the city streets. They're starting to get deserted now. The revelry of the town is starting to increase as people are starting to get inebriated after a hard day's work. You weave your way through the crowds that are dissipating from the market, and this is a strange transition as you get the business people moving out and the party goers moving in. And you make your way through the streets, and as you do so, you come across a man that's hauling a handcart down the city street. The rain coming down hard upon your head, and and one of the watchmen here, wearing a familiar blue cloak, is pointing a crossbow loaded at this merchant, and he's saying, "Hold up, merchant. What you got?" Just the vegetables I've not sold today." "Yeah, well, that's illegal. You're going to have to hand them over to City Watch, I'm afraid." "What? Vegetables illegal?" "Yep, that's right. And the money you made today, if you don't mind." What?
I'll just
Consider
sideline
it
it.
tax.
I'll put my hand out in front as I'm knocking off.
Give him your card and say, "Do you need a lawyer?"
I'll just sideline in front and say, "Hold on, I heard a dispute about what and what isn't legal. I happen to be a lawyer. Can I be of any help?"
Are you moving forward?
Yeah, I'll swoop on over.
I'm going to hold my pistol in its holster and just,
Hang on. Why is it? There we go.
I can't, oh, there we go.
The city guard looks at you, Dwemlock, as you approach, and he goes, "Then who are you then?"
Dwemlock Cronkerson, a former lawyer to the Graven. How can I help?
"Well, this isn't your business, citizen."
Well, I heard a dispute about the legality of selling vegetables. I found this quite interesting.
"Well, they've been outlawed."
Vegetables?
"Yes, vegetables have been outlawed."
Would you care to fill us in exactly on the criteria of that law? I mean, one, we have our lawyer here, and also we're merchants. We'd be interested to know what we should and shouldn't do ourselves.
Roll gossip.
Both of us, or just one of us?
Keen.
Keen.
Start.
You just click the word, right? Yeah, it does anything else.
Is the lighting dark or light for you guys?
It's dark.
Right,
Okay.
that's pretty good for me.
We've got the little pools of light, but these two that are talking to each other are just on the edges of both those pools of light.
Yeah.
Have you not got any sight? I suppose I've got sight, haven't I?
Yeah, you got sight.
That's why. I'm like, oh, it's perfectly fine. It's daylight.
It's daylight. What are you playing at?
He says, "No, I don't believe you're a merchant."
I mean, would you like to come see our boat?
"No, I want this man to hand over his illegal vegetables and gold."
What's the name of the ordinance that says vegetables and gold are illegal?
Well,
No,
is gold illegal as well? That would make business very
Right.
difficult.
as you say that, you hear what's going on here, and a man steps out of the shadows with a crossbow also loaded, pointing at you all. And he goes.
yeah.
Then he says, "Ah, the troublemakers. Have at 'em, lads!" And with that, some more watchmen appear around the corner, all coming out of the shadows.
How many?
That one over there isn't coming out of any shadows. I was looking at him the whole time.
Yeah, fair enough. And it goes. You hear the sergeant say, "They're the ones causing the captain problems. Kill them." The human, the merchant here goes, "Oh no!" and runs off.
That man's got the right idea. After him.
You hear a voice from the rooftops. Adam?
Nope.
Oh.
I do not have vision.
Yeah.
And we all shout back,
This
what's
is
that got to
from
do with anything?
Yeah, that's right. You are correct. You don't have vision because there's no lighting. But there you go.
Let's have rain now.
Okay. I can see.
What
The
is that?
voice said I don't have vision. What
You hear
bloody
a
use are you?
You hear a voice from the rooftop.
Which says,
I don't have vision.
Says, don't worry, I will save you.
what?
Oh my god.
Oh no. I think we're rolling for initiative, guys.
Yep.
Okay. I'm back.
That might help. That doesn't look good.
Trixie. There we go. So first up, Rocco. These guards have just come stepping out of the shadows. Some with loaded crossbows, some with halberds.
Right, that guy is 4 yards away.
Yes.
What's the range on my thing? Hang on. I think it's 10. I think it's 10. Weapons, 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 me, weapons, 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 weapons. 297. Sorry, 297.
297.
10. Okay, hang on, I've got to sneeze.
Hey?
Sneezing, I didn't want to perforate anybody's eardrums.
Oh, okay.
160. So I'm shooting at less than half weapon range.
Yep.
So I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okie dokie. 4 yards away.
Yep.
I think.
So shooty McShootsville.
It's actually 6 yards, to be honest.
In that case, I'm going to charge into him then,
Okay.
because I've got initiative anyway. So I'm going to go. Ah. Oh, sorry, that's on top of him, and blam.
I think as an ambush, I probably wouldn't have my coif on, if I'm being honest.
Okay, mate. Then.
Ooh.
Yeah. Body. 6
Yeah.
off that is 11. You shoot him, and he falls over in a bloody mess as he leaves a large cavity in his chest.
Boom. Right, I did not use my fast shot in that go because I charged in.
Yeah.
So it is now someone else's go.
Okay. Keen.
Movement. walk 12 yards, right? So this regular ruler is this one. Oh no, it's not me.
Which is the one with the cape?
They're all wearing the familiar blue capes.
Which was the one? Oh, right. So it wasn't the one with a bit missing from his cape.
I don't think we recognise these guys.
No.
At least Rob's not told us we do.
We'll make a perception roll.
Okay.
Can I charge this one?
Yeah, it gives you an advantage. So you add 1 to your advantage. Yeah.
I got a crit.
Yep. So add 1 to your advantage, Keen.
How
That's-
does one
yep.
do that?
If you right click your token, there's a blue bar at the top. Just put a 1 in there, mate.
Oh. Have I got a 1, or is it? Do I not get 1 because I killed him outright?
You killed him outright, but you do get a 1
Oh, okay.
for a charge.
So I will now swing for this one. I need some reminders on how to combat. I totally forgotten.
How to combat.
Yeah, so I will click on the other guy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Right click and then click the concentric circles, which will target him.
Are we still on the south bank, by the way?
No, you're on the north bank now.
Oh, right.
I'm targeted.
But
Um,
once it comes to the first NPC, I will give you some advice, some info, Rocco. And
And
do
then what? Just click hand weapon.
Yep.
Regular difficulty. I'm assuming?
Yeah, just regular difficulty. Your advantage will take care of the rest. And he is going to oppose that. With a dodge. And he fails. So you win, and he takes 10 damage. As your weapon slices into him in the right arm. Which is, let's get this right. Combat 3, 6, 4. He's still standing, but he's took a damage. Took a damaging blow to his arm.
No damage to his arm. He's still holding his weapon. Okay.
Yeah, he's still holding his crossbow. Drumlock.
Okay, so I'm going to move up
Up
next
the
to Keith.
nearest water trough and beat the opponent to death with it.
No, I'm going to try different. I can't see any nearby objects, and that upsets me.
That was still genius the way you picked that poker out of the fire and just beat him to death with it.
The highlight for Dwemlock in any combat.
I thought it
Random
was a
object.
Didn't I
rat
buy
ogre.
you an axe? Didn't I buy you an axe?
He's got one.
Oh, I haven't.
He's
No,
got
I thought I bought him an axe, and he kept putting it down and picking up a chair leg instead.
Yeah, he's got a bearded axe.
I do. It's great, and sometimes I use it.
Yes.
Okay, so trying a different tactic. What I'm going to do is rush over next to Key and hold up my shield, sort of look around and see the watchguard captain or watch sergeant, the guy that seems to be shouting orders out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start listing out all the laws he has broken in an attempt to blather him.
Okay.
I'll pop that in chat for you, Rob.
You are it.
If that's your action, then fair enough. So he's gonna have to
You're in
make
violation
yeah.
Exactly. This is
of
attempted
null
assault.
statute.
Attempted assault. Intimidation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intimidating witnesses.
Yeah, go for it.
Impeding an investigator in his lawful business.
Yeah, roll intimidation then, or charm. Charm, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, he only did it.
You did,
Yeah.
yeah. So you got 1. What's your level in blather?
1.
So that's 2 success levels. Yeah, it's stunned until for 2 turns. It's stunned for 2 turns, I'll
Excellent.
say.
Good.
Oh,
The
it's got-
fear of the law into him. He like Judge Dredd. I am the law.
I am the law. I say crouching behind my shield.
Yeah, he's got 2 stun conditions. He's like, what? Can't compute. Okay, Rocco and Dwemlock. As this fight starts, you look at the cloaks and notice that one of them is slightly torn.
Which one?
This guy. And you do recognise him from the Watch Keep on the south bank as well.
Got you.
Now this guy here is going to...
He's got a damaged arm, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's going to attack you, Keen. He drops his crossbow and picks up his club.
Measurements are from the middle of your square to the middle of their square, am I right?
Yes.
So not to the square that you're running into. I mean, for like distance for running it would be, but for actual shootiness would be to the actual square he's in, correct?
Yes.
Can
Right.
I roll to do something?
Yeah, oppose it, mate, or dodge. Your choice.
Whichever's higher.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick look at that. My sword skills. Basic melee, basic on it. So 46. My dodge is 66. So that'll be a dodge.
Dodge.
You got a really good dodge.
Yeah, I put a lot into it.
You beat him. And you won by 3 success levels.
I
Wow.
did. I got an 80. That's ain't good.
You still beat him.
Oh wow.
So you
Okay.
dodged.
Did I take a damage?
No, because you dodged. He failed his roll, and you dodged out the way, so you succeeded at
Okay,
avoiding
cool.
it all. This guy, though, he will pull up his crossbow, and he will try to shoot you.
Can only assume you means me again.
Yeah. It is loaded.
Yep.
There we go.
Dodge again, Keen. Dodge again.
You can't dodge twice.
Oh, can't you?
And no, you can't oppose any of it either, no.
No shit.
You can't oppose it.
Yeah, you can't oppose ranged combat.
Not even with a shield.
With a shield, you can. Oh, you have a shield, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's taken into account with the
I think
the armor.
what the point he's trying to make is that, well, the armor. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to say that he's because he's engaged in combat with the other dude, then he's not necessarily going to notice the guy shooting him.
No, because it increases your armor all over. The shield does, and it's really only effective in it depends what shield you've got for starters. So if you've got a basic shield, it's just a round shield which doesn't really cover you much, but so you can't really cower behind it if somebody's shooting at you.
You cover your head and torso, which is pretty good.
But you will take 9-10 damage.
Find it hard to. I don't remember ever getting shot at and just automatically just taking damage without nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
That
Just gonna
seems
double
new
check
to me.
shields, because I'm sure I've been blocking things with shields from a distance.
Yeah, I'm sure I've not been just.
But you've already
absorbing
dodged.
damage.
You've already dodged once
Oh, you only get one thing per turn.
per round, yeah.
Yeah.
I see. So you get one action. So it's okay.
You've already dodged against this guy. This is all happening simultaneously. It's not one after the other. It's all happening at the same time.
I guess that's fair. So 10 damage, you say?
Yeah, to your body. So you take your shield and armor off, and then your toughness off that. That's what's
Okay,
left.
so I'm looking for these things. I'm having trouble finding them because I haven't played so goddamn long. Where would I find that in combat?
If you look
I've
in,
got my AP. Oh, my toughness is what, the green one? Green one.
No, your toughness is 5.
It is green one because it says it. So
Oh yeah,
it would be you say body.
yeah. So it's hit on the
So
body. So it,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
like you
Yeah.
soak all of it.
Yeah.
It pings off your armor. And
Ow.
it starts
How
to
much armor
reload
have you
it.
got?
Trixie.
Ah! Right. I'm
Get
going
ready.
to.
Yeah, there's a crazy woman on the roof.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, you'll register it in a bit. I'm going to run to the end here. I'm going to try and jump this guy. Or at least jump close as I can to him.
Okay.
Off of a
Seeing
building.
this is your entrance, I will say you can do whatever you like jumping off the roof. And you can land it in combat with him if you want. And you won't have to take a roll to land.
But next
Good.
time, you will.
Yes, because this is your dramatic entrance. So narrate it and make it dramatic.
Good. I'm going to do a twisting 450-degree somersault.
Which you will never
Then I'm going to
replicate
say.
again in the entirety of this campaign.
Then I will say, it's time for some catitude.
Oh my god.
I can't move myself because I collide with at least one wall.
Pop. There you go.
Oh, you jump over a
Okay.
wall if you're a cat.
Right, and then I want to attack the guy.
So you jump off the roof, and as she does so, she does 2 forward somersaults, turns with the feet down to the ground, does a 360, and lands on
450 degrees somersault means that she would land on her head at that
I
angle.
know. And she lands on a 3-point landing with a dagger in hand, ready to jab into the watch sergeant.
I land on all 4 limbs like a cat.
You're not a cat, are you? Please
Well,
don't be a
You
cat.
hope
Kill
I'm
you
not.
for being corrupted again.
Please don't be a cat, because then I'll have to blow your head off, because then that's a...
He can't oppose because he's stunned. I don't think he can.
Sounds right.
You can take no action or move. You can't defend yourself in opposed tests. So, yeah. You actually get plus 20 to hit for your first attack on him.
Okay,
So, re-roll that, mate, but add 20.
I'll reroll.
Hey!
Noise.
Nice, yeah. So, that is on the arm. Ooh. Left arm 3. Your dagger finds purchase as it slams into his left arm and draws blood for the first time, Trixie.
Yeah!
This guy here, he's going to come across with his halberd and take a swing at you, Keen.
Okay.
And his halberd comes in.
And it's an astounding failure.
He's still got to try and do something.
No, you said I can't do anything. So I just
You
go-
can't
You
do
can
anything.
oppose it.
You can oppose melee, but you can't oppose ranged.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was thinking that wasn't consistent, but that's because it was ranged attacks. That's fine. That makes sense
Yeah.
now.
Okay. So has he got a range on his weapon? Because he doesn't seem to
His
be.
halberd has got reach.
The halberd, he's got some
No,
reach.
he's got some further back. Okay. So I guess dodge is out of the question.
Yep.
Or is it?
No, it is. I don't think you can dodge multiple times. No,
What can I do? You
You
tell
can-
me.
you can.
Oppose roll, so
you-
use your weapon skill.
You can use your weapon skill to oppose it.
And I do. Right. Yep. Sure. So we'll do that.
He's only done 2 damage because it's an astounding failure, so it's all going to ping off your armor anyway.
Yeah, so I won't worry about it. So you won, and you managed to deflect the blow.
Depends where it is. I haven't got the same armor everywhere.
This guy,
Left leg.
Left leg.
he comes in and he slams his halberd over the head of his friend
Okay. Yep.
towards you again, Keen.
Yep.
Impressive failure. Yep, you won. You managed to deflect that one as well with your weapon. He's dead. This watchman is going to step forward and target you, Dwemlock.
Understandable. Make an opposing roll, yeah.
Yep. You won, and you managed to deflect the blow. You won.
Bloody hell!
Yeah. You take no damage. So
We do not mess with the dwarf with the shield.
take-
We just
you take 1 damage
1 damage.
Yep.
Unacceptable.
because he did succeed, but you took. Watch Sergeant. He loses a stunned condition, but he's
Now it's
still
my go.
stunned. And now it is Rocco's go.
I am going to charge into this guy here.
Yep. Add 1 advantage then.
Oh yeah, 1 advantage. And I'm going to shout Bert Guttenberg as I do it.
Okay.
Because I want us to take this guy alive.
Right.
So, and then I'm going to
You mean the
repeat.
sergeant? This guy?
Oh, I thought it was this guy.
No.
Oh, you said it was this guy.
No, the sergeant's
You did-
this guy.
The sergeant is Bert Guttenberg, the one with the piece missing from his cloak.
No. It's this guy with a bit missing with his cloak.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've just said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you was after the sergeant. Sorry.
No, Bert Guttenberg is that guy there, so I want to take
Yeah.
him alive because
Yep.
he can link all this together.
Okay.
And I'm going to charge in point blank range. Bang!
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Blown his leg off.
Yeah. 6 off that is 7. Is still up.
He's still up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's hurt, but he's still up.
Okay.
You done?
There's nothing else I can do. I've had my go.
Okay, Keen.
Yeah. I'll attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
He's actually a recruit, isn't he? The guy in front of you.
Yeah.
Does the advantage thing still stay on this, or?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
I put my advantage up to 2 now, or
You should have been up to 2 when you attacked. Yeah.
I don't know that it was, but anyway.
I haven't changed it. I don't know how it works, so I just don't really use it.
Okay. He
Um,
is going to try and dodge that. Fails. So it takes 9 damage to the left arm as your weapon slams into it. So it's 4. Okay. Is that what you're doing? Okay.
I believe so. I mean, what's the action economy? You just you just get an attack, right? You don't get to do many things.
No.
You get move, attack, and defend, really, and that's about it.
Yeah. So I guess
If
that's
you've
it.
got advantage, I will allow you to spend advantage to do an extra dodge or per round. So if you want to dodge twice, you can. You've dodged once for free.
I know I've asked this question before. I guess it's because of the. No, it's fine. It's fine.
And if you
Just say
want,
what's the purpose of dodge, but it's fine.
well, if somebody gets and hits you with 20 damage, then you want to dodge it rather than parry it.
Does the result not end up the same?
No, because if you dodge and succeed, you actually dodge all the damage. If you don't, you take all the damage. But if you oppose it with a melee, you will still take damage of some description.
Oh, you only stop so much of it when you
Yeah.
oppose.
Yeah. Well, unless you get a really good success, then you will take damage. Dremlock.
All right, I'm gonna charge up and just sort of say, "Leave this one alive," and just sort of motion to that one with my head. And then this guy's still alive, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna try and swing at him with my axe. Gonna re-roll that with a what's it? Fate, fortune point, one of those.
You can, if you wish,
Make sure it's
use.
the right one.
You can, if you wish, before you do anything.
Yeah.
Spend a resolve point and change that to a 0-9 if you wish.
Oh,
They
Uh,
don't come back, do they?
Resolve don't come back unless you actually resolve a personal issue.
no, I'm just gonna re-roll.
Okay.
And that would be what, a fortune are the ones that come back, isn't it?
Yeah, fortune do, yeah.
Yeah.
how many are you supposed to have on fortune points?
Same number as your fate.
And you get them back at the end of each session.
Yes.
Fortune.
I should have.
yeah.
I should have 2 then, because I've only got 1.
Yeah, I had 0, so I've come back to 2.
Okay,
And now back
he
to 1.
is going to dodge that. He gets 3 successes, so that will be what's your axe? Your 7 plus your strength is 3.
Hang
That's
on, who's
10.
dodging what?
He's
Uh,
dodging Dwemlock.
How is he? He dodged me, did he not?
No, he opposed.
He dodged me.
He did dodge you.
He did, yeah. So we opposed on the weapon then, which he fails, and he takes 11 damage.
Well spotted.
Yeah, nice one.
Hey, if it's going to be imposed on me,
I was going to say, yeah.
I'm going to impose it on the GM.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I shall write a strongly worded letter to the committee.
He goes down dead. Dwemlock, you slices. Well, you slam your your axe into his body, and he takes a massive wound to the gut.
Beautiful.
This guy is still reloading, but can he move and reload? I'll just check.
Is it a crossbow?
Yeah. No, he can't. It's a heavy crossbow, so he's got to stay where he is, so he's reloading. He's cranking it. That's second go. Trixie.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to sink my claws into him.
Oh, dear God, please don't be a furry. I don't want to have to shoot somebody in the face again.
It's pretty much a furry.
No, no furries. Adam, why?
Yeah, why? Why you do this?
Why you do this to me?
Okay.
Italian football team at the weekend.
Actually, no. That won't do any damage. It just pings off his armor. You just can't. You're leaving a scrape mark down his armor on his body as you use your dagger tries to find a chink in his breastplate. This guy here, after being shot in the kneecap by Rocco, doesn't like that. He's going to hit you with his halberd.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah.
Is a long-ranged weapon any sort of disadvantaged when it's close ranged?
No.
So nothing like real life then.
Well, it's a halberd, so it's classed as a defensive weapon. So it can be used as a quarterstaff or as a long-range weapon.
Okay.
Jolly good. Have it thee, sir. Have it thee. I'm using riposte.
Okay. What's that do? Ooh, okay. So
I've done damage to him because riposte allows me to do damage.
Oh, right, okay. 12 damage to him, yeah, okay. So, in his right arm, that's 4. That's...
If you own a weapon which has the fast quality, I have a rapier,
Yep.
you may cause damage when you are attacked just as if it was your action. You can riposte the number of attacks per round equal to your riposte level. Mine's only 1, which means I can do 1 attack per round.
It drives him down. You manage to sever an artery in his hand or in his arm, and he goes down dead.
Nice, nice.
This watchman, though, will attack.
Are
you.
any of them shitting themselves yet? Because there's 3 guys gone down inside of 3 rounds.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. This guy here, he'll try and slam his halberd back into you, Keen.
I believe I can dodge this one, right? I haven't done
Yes.
anything like that yet.
Not this round, no.
Nope, you don't.
So dodge it is.
You've won. You've managed to dodge the blow.
Nice.
He's dead. This guy. He is going to try and slam his halberd into you, Dwemlock. Seeing that you got up into his face. Right, okay. Yep, you managed to deflect all of that damage.
All of
Is
it.
it? Yeah, it chinks off. If you didn't, it would have showed up at the bottom here.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Oh, so you can use your shield as a defense
Yes.
weapon.
Yeah. In melee you can. Yeah.
Is there any advantage to using it? Because mine has got a +7, but my hand weapon's got a +9. Also on damage. There must be an advantage to using shield rather than weapon, right?
To block. Yeah.
Have I got 3 success levels now because I've won 3 rounds of combat?
Yes.
Do I get a success level for doing damage on him, or does that just count as a defense?
That just counts as defense.
So I'm still only on 2 then?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Only when you win a combat round. You didn't win. You won that combat round, but you can't win
It
again.
was a
because-
defensive. It was
Yeah.
a defensive combat round.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm on 2 then now.
Yes. The watch sergeant regains his composure.
Why is that not automated by now?
After being told he's a very naughty boy.
Hang on, there we go.
Hey, it
Yes.
worked for a while.
The watch sergeant regains his composure and shakes it off, and he just turns and looks at you, Trixie, and he just says, "Wench," and that's all he can do at the moment because it is recovered at the end of his round. It goes to the top of the round with Rocco.
Rocco is going to charge into combat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
Do I gain a success level for charging?
You get 1 advantage, yeah.
So am I still on? Am I on 3? Because I've done 3 successive rounds. Is that 3 or?
That is 3, yeah, because you've charged this round. So you always, for when charging, you get, it's charging into melee combat, you get 1 advantage.
Right, I'm going to shoot this guy, point blank range.
Okay. Which you can't do anything about. Oh boy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Hang on a minute. I think you might be wrong about that. I think you can oppose it.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100%.
Because I can't, it says I can't oppose ranged combat.
It's not range though, is it? I'm literally stood next to him.
Okay. In that case, he'll try and dodge.
Hang on a second. 160. Let me double check this. I'm fairly certain that this is right. Yeah, if you use your range skill when engaged with your target may oppose your attack with any melee skill.
Oh, okay, he'll do that then.
Because you're kind of grappling in close combat with a pistol. I get the advantage for hitting him because it's point blank range,
Yeah.
but he can oppose it.
Ooh.
He doesn't beat your success levels, but he does get a critical. So what happens now is your damage is applied, and it does 22 damage, but his critical hit is against you, Rocco,
But he hasn't. Oh,
and because a critical hit always happens on a defensive,
okay.
and it hits you in the body.
Oh, brilliant.
And if I drag that over and drop that onto you, that should... Oh, no, hang on. If I do that, there we go.
Okay, brilliant. So, how long before I die?
So you got 4 bleeding condition. Until you receive surgery, every time you receive damage to the body, hit location, you gain 2 more bleeding conditions. Every round you lose wounds, which will be applied
brilliant.
automatically. But
Right.
also, at this moment in time, it happens exactly the same time. He takes 22 damage, which will be reduced by 4, which will be 18. He's dead.
Okay. What can I do to mitigate this?
You need somebody with bandages.
Or
But like ability wise, like fortune
points? I've got
Yeah.
resolve, resilience, fate, and fortune.
Right, okay. Just give me one moment. I'm nipping to the loo. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
This is an interesting situation.
It's one of those situations where you
That was alive. You'd be able to do something about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we killed him, so
Oh,
This is your punishment.
this ship has sailed. Well, not if I have to spend a fate point. It won't be.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. When you kill the party healer, things tend to go a little bit badly from there.
yeah, but you don't usually have to kill the party healer.
No, Warhammer.
I'm 3 for 0 so far, so I'm doing all right.
You did pretty good.
Yeah, that's the thing. It whittles away your fate points and whatnot until you just don't. Until you can't protect yourself that way anymore.
Well, I mean, that's literally how Wigmar and Cuthbert got corrupted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, they just slowly whittled through all their fate, resilience.
I don't know, actually. I think Wigmar kind of let it happen. I think he wanted it to occur.
I remember him using quite a lot of resolve and stuff like that. But
Well, really, against.
he ran out, yeah. I
Or maybe,
remember.
maybe he did try. I don't know. Or maybe he was trying to wield it, but not necessarily get corrupted by it.
Yeah.
170. I'm looking at fate, resolve, and resilience points.
Okay. Right, so oh, you got it up.
Trying to find out what. Right, resilience is to defy the corruption curling within you.
I'm going to bed now, Adam.
Hang on.
Okay, right.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah, right, mate. Give me one moment. Let me find the actual. Where is my books?
It's got to be a fate point.
Here we go.
Does a fortune point only count to reroll your own rolls, or does it let you reroll the?
It says here, you may spend a fortune point from your pool to turn luck to your advantage, hitting with that otherwise difficult crossbow shot.
You cannot
So you
choose
can-
resilience.
Your three options are re-roll a failed test, add +1 success level to a test after it is rolled, or at the start of the round choose when to act in that round, disregarding his initiative order. Your fate point is die another day or how did that miss, basically, which is what I would use it for. I'd use it for how did that miss. Your resolve points, spend a resolve points, become immune to psychology at the start of the next round, ignore all modifiers from all critical wounds until the beginning of the next round, or remove one condition if you remove the remove one condition. So I could get rid of one bleeding condition. I've got 4 bleeding conditions. That's the problem.
You'd be better off with getting rid of it altogether. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. The resilience points is you may choose to spend a resilience point to defy the corruption, or to succeed where it would seem certain you should fail.
Yeah.
If you use a fate, does the fortune points that you have over that fate go as well, or does it stay till the end of next session and then disappear?
They automatically go with it.
They go with it.
Yeah, they go down as your fate goes down.
If I spend a fate point, I lose a resolve as well.
No, you
Like
lose
fortune.
a fortune.
Sorry, a fortune as well. Okay. I've got 4 bleeding conditions on me, which means I've got 12 wounds. So how many wounds do I lose per round with 4 bleeding conditions?
And a fortune doesn't that make you can't make the enemy reroll with a fortune
No.
point, can you?
No, you
No.
can't. No.
I can only what affects you.
Right. So
Well, it
bleeding.
does affect you.
You lose 1 wound at the end of every round per bleeding condition you have,
So
ignoring
I'm
all
losing 4 per
modifiers.
go.
Yeah, 1 bleeding condition can be removed with a successful dramatic heal test. Each success level removes an additional bleeding condition. When you remove all bleeding conditions, you gain a fatigued condition.
Right, well, I'm down to 0 success levels. I've done that. A bleeding condition can be removed with a successful heal test, but I can't do that, can I?
No, because you're in combat at the moment.
I think fate is your only way here.
I think fate is the only way here, yeah.
Because we're not going to be able to save you whilst we're fighting, and these guys
Nope.
are not going to let us stop
Yeah.
fighting.
The next round I will go down to 8. I've got 3 rounds. I've got 3 rounds of life with me left until I bleed out.
Yeah. I think you got to
Fate's
use
the
fate.
only way.
Yeah. All in favour of fate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually sacrifice that armor location to stop the critical.
Can I?
Yes,
That's right, yeah.
Oh,
Where did it get me? Where did it get me?
in your body.
So if I didn't know I could do that. Sorry.
Yeah, if you
So if I lose the male coat and the leather jack.
No, just the just one. So male coat first. So it'll lose the male coat.
Yeah, because that's on the outside. That's on the outside.
Yeah.
Or on the inside, whichever. I don't know.
You wear the male
Is
coat
it-
outside.
Do I?
Yeah. It goes linen, leather, male, and then plate.
Oh, okay, right, okay. So if I what do I do?
Your male coat is destroyed.
Right. So what do I do? Just destroy it altogether.
Yeah, take it off. You'll have bits if
I've got it down to AP 0. I've
Yeah.
put it down to AP 0.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and then you
So I've got no. So I'm still up and I've got no bleed conditions.
Yeah, I'll take those off. Actually.
Right. I did not know you
then?
could do that. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah, it's one thing that Adam didn't do.
Yeah, so you've still got damage coming through, I'm imagining.
Yes,
I worked hard for that armor.
I've still taken the wounds. Yeah, I've still taken the wounds, but yeah. So I've still lost 3 wounds. Because for a crit, it actually didn't do that much damage.
No.
It was the effect that was the problem. So I've lost 3 wounds. That's fine, but I don't have any bleeding conditions because I sacrificed my armor at that location.
Just to set the standard and clarify,
Yeah.
does the armor that got destroyed still count against the damage, or does it not?
Yes, yes, it would do.
It still counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that mean I only get 1 damage then?
Yeah.
I got 3 damage. I got 3 armor points at that location, and the damage was for 3. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, but you still take 1 damage.
I'll still take 1, so I'll go up to. If I go up to 14 wounds, then
Yeah. And
Okay.
you lose that armor location.
armor's completely gone. Yeah.
On the
So
body.
I've only got the leather jack now on that body location.
Yeah.
Right, and this is perfect. This is all within the rules. This is
Yes.
actually legal, is
Yes,
it? I'm not.
this
There's
is
no
all
fiddle
legal.
going on here.
No.
Right. Okay. I don't want to do it if it's. I'd rather spend the fate point and not fiddle
No,
the rules.
No,
You know what I mean?
it does actually state that you can sacrifice armor at that location.
Right.
So the
Okay.
richer you get,
Or a
the
shield.
more kind of
You can actually
vulnerable
destroy your
you get.
shield that way as well.
Say that again.
I'm saying the richer you get, the more invulnerable you get, I suppose. You can always replace it, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Right. So I will. That's okay then.
okay.
So I've killed him. So I'm 3 for 0 with 1 wound. That'll do.
Okay.
That's
God,
bloody
that's
lucky
clean.
that was.
I'm never taking my coif off again.
I know. Here's the worst bit. I'm not actually wearing anything on my head.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I've never taken it off again because it's literally a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Combat is more real in Warhammer than it is in D&D.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so what's happening with me? You're saying me? Oh, my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna need to move. Can I step into the space of this body in front of me?
Yeah. I mean, each square's a
we'll do
yard, so
that.
yes.
And I will. I'm gonna attack this one because I'm
Okay.
assuming that he's still reloading, and I'm seeing an opportunity to get a sneaky one in there.
Yeah, sure. You get advantage because Rocco's next to you.
Okay, how does advantage work? Oh,
Plus
you
one
get
success level.
you get another +1 to the thing.
Yeah.
You must be on like +4 now or something.
I don't know. I'm on 2, so I guess I'll be on 3 now.
Yeah,
Rocco's on 0.
I'm on 0 because I lost that round. Technically, I got belted.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, I don't think I'll be keeping track of that very well.
You should
So
do,
there's this, that.
because it can save your life.
Yeah, but I don't fully understand it, so it's all a bit,
Okay.
you know.
Well, I'll next time I'll try to take you through it.
Okay. So attack this guy.
You wish you could do this with your hair, Josh.
Once upon a time, man, I could.
Once upon a time.
2 feet of hair, it was glorious.
Okay, so he is.
What's he gonna do exactly whilst he's holding his crossbow and reloading it?
He's going to try and dodge. To be
He's
honest.
gonna dodge whilst doing his crossbow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to load his crossbow now. He's in close combat anyway. But it's not his go yet, so he's just trying to dodge that blow.
Is he abandoning the reload then? If he's
Oh
stepping
yeah,
away?
yeah. He will be abandoning it, but he still takes damage.
Ooh.
So his 2 is what is it? Right leg. 3 is 12. He goes down with a solid blow to his right leg. It sends him down crippled. The crossbow lands on the floor, and he goes, "Ah!"
Does it ping an arrow off?
No, because nothing. It's not loaded. It's just trying to reload it. It's winding the string back basically. Dremlock.
All right.
Remember, we want this guy at least alive. I'm wondering if we can, bearing in mind that we've just killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their number, and then it's now 4 versus 2. I'm wondering if we can convince them to surrender.
All right. I'll shuffle across to this. Nope, no, there we go. Shuffle across to this man here and just sort of look him in the eyes and say, "Are you standing down, or are we doing this to the death?"
Make a leadership test.
Okay. I think I'm okay at that. Oh, great.
It's good.
And he will. Okay. He just laughs at you and he says. And he says it in a weird accent. You don't know who you're messing with.
And at that, I guess I'll just bring the axe up.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh wait, I put that on a shortcut, so I can click that. There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's going
Ooh.
to hurt if he misses. Okay, he's going to try and dodge that one. He does. It
But-
misses completely.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A dodge. When you dodge, you actually miss, and it succeeds. It misses completely.
But you only get one of those.
Yes, you only get one. Otherwise, it's too powerful.
Okay, well that makes me feel happier about dodge. So even if they succeed and do really well, you've only got to succeed to avoid it all.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I like it.
Look,
I'm glad I've got points in it.
I need to put points in my dodge now.
What's your dodge at, Bo?
40.
Yeah, mine's 21.
Mine is 66, I think.
Yeah. You literally got a 2 in 3 chance of.
Yeah.
He's going to try and oppose that. It's his first time he's actually picked up his sword.
He was busy trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah. Trixie's won, and
What? Shorter
Trixie
weapon.
won against the watch sergeant, doing 5 damage to his right leg. Okay. You slice his thigh, trying to get into the femoral artery. Just missing slightly, but you do manage to nick him.
Yeah.
Dead. This guy. Yeah, he's going to make a cool test. and he is going to try and dodge, which he can't do, but he will just do a runner. So, Dramlock, you will get a opportunity of attack.
Boom. Using the shield to just try and slam it into his legs to make him fall over.
Okay. Right arm.
You know, for a bit of flavour. I know it doesn't really make much difference because apparently it hits his arm.
Yeah. He gives a bit of a scream as he stumbles a little bit, and he does try and make a dash for it. This watch sergeant, he will target you, Dwemlock.
Naturally.
And he swings his sword at you.
I will try and block.
Yep, you won't. The sword clangs off your shield and echoes down the city streets.
Oh, dropped his sword, has he?
Oh no, the sound.
Oh, the sound clanks. All right, sorry.
Yeah. Rocco.
Right, I'm going to chase after this guy. The distance is within my... No, I don't want to do that. I want to do...
Control. Hold control.
Yeah, well,
that's it. Then press
I
space.
can... Yeah, I'm going to...
You can do a rugby tackle if you want. A grapple.
That's what I'm going to do, yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to try tackling him. So what do I need?
That will be melee brawl.
Melee brawl. I don't have it.
Or just normal melee then.
Just melee.
Yep.
Okay. Ish.
Oh, don't forget you got a reroll.
Damn it.
Are you re-rolling?
What with? What do I need?
Fortune, if you wish.
Yeah, I'll take a fortune.
Okay.
And I'll re-roll that shit. Oh, come on!
It was worth a try.
Yeah, but you're lucky because it's a unarmed attack. You can't do criticals with those because they're undamaging. So you're really lucky. But you still take what would be just his strength bonus in weapons. So you still take 4 damage to the left
Okay.
arm.
Did you unequip your armor, Rocco?
On the chest. Oh yeah, because it's the chest and the arms.
I was gonna say, don't unequip it on your arms because, like, I guess it's still kind
Well,
of.
no,
there.
it does. It covers the arms and the body, doesn't it? So it's the whole lot's gone.
Is
the
the
left
whole lot
arm.
gone? What,
Well,
entire arm is
the male coat. The male coat will do.
Yeah.
Is it just the location or is it the entire thing?
No, just that location.
Just that location. In that case, then I've done 1 damage because I'm wearing armor to 3.
Yeah, so you just take 1 damage as he tries to push you away.
Okay.
Keen.
I don't know what we're doing with this guy. Is he still fighting?
Yeah.
Or he's still
Yeah,
fighting?
Watch
He's
side
swinging
still
his sword at
fighting.
me.
Okay, I'll step in and attack him then. I'm gonna see. My thing's on 3. I won my last thing, didn't I? My last combat?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So 4 now, I guess. If I'm ever wrong, let me know.
Yeah.
Not like I'm fully aware what I'm doing. So I'll attack him.
Okay, he's going to try to oppose that with his melee.
It's feasible.
It's 12 against the body, that's 5. 5 off 12 is 7. Why did he move?
I don't really know. I did just put make him my target, but I'm not sure that would have done nothing.
Did I do any damage to him? Because I
Yeah,
thought I failed.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you can still do damage on failures.
It says here, Keen won against Sergeant by 3 success levels.
Okay, because he failed even worse. I
Yeah.
see.
Based on your success levels rather than what you actually roll.
Okay.
Dwemlock.
Yep. Hello. Okay.
This watch sergeant's starting to look really ragged now.
Okay, I get another advantage because Keen's in combat with me, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And he's going to try and dodge this one. Oh. You win
What?
against him. 14. Oh shit. He goes down.
Right in the middle of the skill.
Yeah, he's where's it hit? Oh yeah. You sever his arm off, it flops to the ground,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he just falls backwards and clangs on the flagstone street, showering it in blood. Trixie.
Right, let's see. Movement. I am going to come and help Rocco.
Okay. You get advantage.
I am going.
I'll
Oh,
shout
God.
as you go past. Leave that one alive!
Yes, I heard you the first. I'm going to use.
Yeah, strike the sun.
Ooh.
Okay. So you aim for his head.
I think I can do that. Hang on. Oh no, I can't do it. If I try and hit him with the hilt of my dagger, does that count as an improvised weapon?
It would count as a blunt weapon. So yeah, you would be able to do it with the pommel. Yeah. Yeah, but
Okay, because
I'd say it would
the
be
pummel quality.
yeah, I'd say it'd be improvised, but a pommel is where the word pummel comes from. So yeah, I'd give it for this encounter. But remember, for next one you need. I think don't you have a sap? Don't you have
What?
something called a sap? No, you don't. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say you can try and do that with your pommel or your dagger. So yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, then I will.
Yeah, I think we can
I keep
say
like that.
phonetically. I think the pummel of a sword or
Yeah.
a dagger is going to do the job of pummeling.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's where it comes from. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. It's just it says that it's only if it's a melee weapon with the pummel quality. The dagger
Yeah.
doesn't have the pummel quality.
No,
That's all I was asking.
Yeah, I'd give it for this. He will try and dodge because he's not going to oppose a melee. He dodges out the way, twists. He just sees you out the corner of his eye, just twists out the way as the dagger comes down onto the back of his head, missing his skull. This guy, he is. He stops and puts his hands up. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please.
Is it end of combat? Can I
Yeah.
walk over there?
Yeah, it ends combat.
I'll go over there. I think maybe we should kill him.
I think we should drag this one up to the Baron and have him explain why he was
Mm.
trying to kill random civilians.
And what if? Well, what we need is the random civilian. He is a poor witness. If he says as a guard that we attacked him and that we did this out of unlawful behaviour, it doesn't
Okay,
help us.
how about we check the pockets of the guys we've killed to see if there's any notifications in there that they've got anything to say, do this at
idea.
this, be on the lookout for these guys.
We'll
You know what I
decide
mean?
whether we kill him or not, and I look at the guy straight in the
I
eye.
can't read it, but he can.
Okay. Well, bring it to me. In the meantime, I think there's a random civilian here that was helping us out, and
He's
I
done
suggest we
another.
drag her with us.
He's done a runner.
Oh no, this woman here.
Oh, that one.
I'm searching bodies
Okay.
for the first time ever.
I am not a random civilian.
You certainly are not.
Not random.
I am the great and powerful Trixie.
Okay, the great and powerful Trixie. We're on the way to the Baron to explain to him that perhaps there's something a little bit more to the guards around here. Would you be willing to come with us and act as testimony that they did try to attack us?
I will even sign your affidavits.
Amazing, I think. Okay.
Do I find anything in the bodies?
You find a leather jack, clubs, heavy crossbows, bolts, and of course the Nuln Guards uniform.
Nothing of any incrimination. No papers.
Not in that group, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move around.
Okay. The watchman. You find the halberd, leather skull cap, plate open helm, plate breastplate, leather jack, leather leggings, mail chausses, and also you get. That's it.
Okay.
And same with him as well.
Assuming other things are happening meantime. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
be doing this in
I mean-
super fast mode.
I mean, you could always check the guard captain as well. I imagine he might have something more interesting.
I would check him.
Yeah, you go do that.
I'm standing here talking to Trixie and holding this guy still.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, Trixie's
You're
run
still
away.
talking to me. That's fine.
No, if you want to run away and loot people, I am not going to complain.
So you look at the watch sergeant. You find a sword, a plate open helm, a plate breastplate, and longbow, and some arrows. You also find upon him a piece of notepaper with handwriting on it.
I'm
Okay,
assuming I
I'll-
find nothing at my body.
Hey?
I am assuming I find nothing of note at my body. Nothing, just the usual weapons and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just standard
Yeah.
normal guard equipment.
Yeah, I'll come back to the group.
Is there any money?
No.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Rocco, did you just break some armor I saw during that combat?
I did.
Would this armor be of any use to you? It looks like it might be roughly your size.
I'll use it for now, yeah. But I've got a mind to buy some other stuff.
Okay. Well, that was a plate helm and a plate.
What
Body?
armor you? Oh, you're on the bodies, off these bodies.
On this guy.
Which guy, mate? Oh, the sergeant.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a plate breastplate and a plate open helm. The breastplate has the badge or the insignia of Nuln.
As Keen is standing here, he puts his coif on.
Good thinking, Keen. You never know when you might need that.
Yeah, this might not be over.
Right. Well, for now, let's head towards. Do we head towards the Witchfinder General first, or is the Captain of the Guard a more
Again.
preferable?
Should we consider this weakness? he could testify that we're the ones that did wrong here.
He's long gone, and we have another witness here stood with us, willing to come with us.
And who are you?
You got one guardsman still alive
My
as
name
well.
is Trixie.
And what's with the ears? Is that a mutation?
I grab my axe.
No, he is not mutated.
So you have ears.
It was the best picture I could find. Ignore the ears. I had to find a picture that Rob approved of.
The original one was Catwoman out of the 1960s Batwoman.
And you didn't let him have that?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I was like, no, not for Warhammer, no.
No, not for Warhammer.
Okay. And do you often run on roofs? Not that I'm not grateful for your help.
Yes, I see great many things from up there.
Right. Is it my imagination, or does she come across a little unhinged?
Definitely a little.
Definitely a little.
Anyway, let's
Right.
grab this man and.
So is she a credible witness? I'm really worried about taking somebody in front of. Whilst we've got a whole bunch of guards' bloods on our weapons.
Well, we will explain that we had to kill the guards in self-defense.
Hmm.
Anyway, what did that note say?
That would
Well,
be.
no, you can read it. We can't.
I know. I just wanted to rub that in. Hand me the note.
Lovely.
I can read it.
So you're reading the note?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's written in a not a very neat handwriting, but it's passable, should I say? And it's written on cheap paper, and it's just a few notes. It essentially says your orders for tonight are to go out, shake down the locals, get as much money as possible, and we're running low on tomatoes. Signed, Mayak.
Okay.
And at the bottom of it, it says, "We're doing good work. The southern bank is nearly ours. We should shortly move into the northern part of the city to destabilize the guards there."
Okay. This is exhibit A.
How do we proceed? Do we get some real guards here, or do we?
No, we take this guy because we're already in the north section. We're supposed to be going to the Witchfinder. I think we go to the Witchfinder and we also send for the Baron as well.
So we're in the north section. So the
Yeah.
rest of the guards here should be non-corrupt.
Yes, I think we need to move quickly before
Yes.
people find us and start to question us, because that'll hold things up.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
need to get to the Witchfinder now.
Yeah, let's go to the Witchfinder with our prisoner.
Is the Witchfinder the person? I mean, I'm asking out of character now. Is that the guy?
We were supposed to be going to say at 8 o'clock. It's now 15:15, and we've still not seen him yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We probably should go there then.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, him.
That's
Oh,
the
him,
point
yeah,
that we probably should hold.
Yeah.
Let's go take a whole new mess to the person who we need to talk to about our just finished mess.
Yeah. Actually, that is a fact.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he'll be used to this at this point.
It's efficient, right? I mean, it is efficient.
I mean,
Fair though, we have got the mandate of the. We've got a written mandate by the Baron to investigate these murders and the situation on the South Bank anyway. So
Yeah.
we have got that we can use. Say, look, we've arrested this guy as part of our duties.
Right, I'm just going to pause the game there because I'm going to get a drink, a beer, and if everyone wants to have a quick 5-minute break, we'll reconvene.
Yep, I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Yeah, back in sec.
Okay.
yeah.
hope I'm getting extra XP for killing all these people. After all, that is my job. I slaughtered like 3 guys. Was it 4? I can't remember.
Yeah, you'll get experience points at the end of the session based on your performance. So yeah.
I'm a duelist, so I deserve more. And here is the cat, who's decided to sit on me.
Steve's just sent a message. He apologises. He got his days mixed up.
Oh,
So he says, "Is it still too late to join?" I was like, "No, we're not got to your character yet. I'm hoping to do that tonight, to be honest."
yeah, that'd be cool. So is he joining us?
Oh, I hope so. I don't know. Would you? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you should be able to.
Get him in there.
Yeah,
Text him.
I've just sent a text on Discord, so yeah, yeah. So you should be able to figure something out because there's enough links, and you'll find him along the way.
They've got an RTX 3090 in stock for 1,800 quid.
Shit.
No Radeons in stock. Hey, pussycat. They got the 3080 Ti for 1,600 quid. Jeez, what? That's horrific.
That first edition Space Hulk and Deathwing.
Yeah.
I think win it in the end. It sold for something like £160.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hardcore, that is, dude.
Yeah, I was like, no, not we're going to spend that much.
No, no, no. Cat, go away. Cannot stress this enough.
Looks like a friendly cat.
Pain in the bum, that's what she is. Do you want to... Make a better fucking door than you do a window.
I agree.
Oh, what the hell, animal?
What's up?
This freaking cat, man. This is... I mean, this is... Well, right, if you're going to sit on me, sit on me. Don't...
Having a great time.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Love, attention, food, and your soul.
Yeah.
You're telling me.
And to slowly
trying to
nerve
find
you
some-
in your sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve's on.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's on his way.
Yay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he got his days mixed up, Josh. And I've put a link. I've put a few links in to get to his character. Hopefully tonight. So we've got about an hour to do that.
Steve.
Hello.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Steve.
Yeah.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, all good, thank you. All good. Apologies for not being here sooner. Completely my fault. No excuse.
So good.
I
Well,
got days backwards.
just to give you a quick rundown before everyone comes back from the break. Wigmar and Cuthbert have been looted. The gold has been taken. The bodies have been burnt by now. And the war priest has cleansed the sailing barge known as the Floating Seaman.
What?
The rest of the group have made their way through Nuln. It is now 8 o'clock at night, heading towards the Witchfinder General to give a full report of the day's events. Along the way, they got accosted by a group of corrupt watchmen that were trying to shake down a local merchant. They were aided in this fight with a strange lady known as Trixie. She has a bit of a strange accent, not of the Reichland, and she's acts weird as well.
Yep.
So she's going along
Weird
with
cat.
them to give her statement to the Witchfinder General. This will be interesting, and to assure them that that the group had no part in actually attacking the guards. They was defending as a normal, everyday citizen of Nuln. Your character is in location. I believe you know where that is.
Yeah.
And there are links with Adam to get the group there,
Okay.
and he knows what those are.
Okie doke.
Yes, you do, Adam. Yeah, I sent you them.
I know, but I thought I was only meant to bring that up if they just
Yeah,
decided not to.
in character, yeah. But out of character, this is how you meet with Steve.
Ah, right, okay.
Hi. Oh,
No.
I'm assuming I'm the last one back.
Yes, yes,
Think
you
so.
are.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Everyone's back. Cool. We all carry on.
Righty.
Okay, so you make your way towards the Temple's Quarter, and back once more to the large Sigmarite Temple. You enter its main halls. It's a little bit quieter here now. The main bustle of the day have gone. There's a few worshippers here and there in the pews as you walk towards the Witchfinder General's door. You're a regular sight here now, and the desk clerk sees you, gives you a nod, and allows you to pass without any hindrance. You get to to the office where the Witchfinder is usually sat, and the door is shut.
Okay.
Knock.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll knock against the door with the guy we're carrying's head.
Throw the cat at him.
You knock on the door and you hear a "Come in."
Okay. Then we'll open the door and drag this guy through. And was it?
Apologise for being late.
Apologies.
Reason.
We ran into some trouble along the way. I'm sure that's not too hard to believe for us.
You have quite an eventful experience in Nuln. Why are you dragging a city guard with you?
The better question is, why did him and his accomplices try to kill us in the streets? But-
He looks at the city guard, and the guard just looks down at his feet. Guardsman, can you explain yourself? I'd rather not. I said, explain yourself, guardsman. And the ice dripping off the off the Witchfinder General's tongue, it chills you, and he.
We're not in trouble.
Yeah.
For once.
How
And
about that?
it chills you to your soul. And the watchman just sort of I was just following orders.
He was. We happen to have written evidence. You were, without being condescending, which one are you able to read?
Yes, I can read. I do write reports as well, Master Dwemlock.
Apologies, I don't like to presume.
That's fine.
And,
There are not many citizens can, but I am one of the gifted.
and I'll, drop the guy, kick him a little bit as I walk past, and then go pass him the note.
Okay. Ow!
Objection, Your Honour. Badgering the witness.
Ow! We leave off. This is the guy with the torn cloak, by the way.
Yeah.
You
We'll
hand
get to that.
you hand the Witchfinder General Gangolf the note, and he reads it, and he just starts to chuckle. Tomatoes. Oh, what? Hang on. Have you seen the Baron about this?
Not yet. We thought we had an appointment with you, so we dropped by first, but we figured we'd either summon the Baron here or head to him straight after seeing yourself.
Have you got
Yes.
the torn cloth in your hand, in your pocket?
Yeah, we have the torn cloth. We have the torn cloth with us. I'm sure we do.
And a boot, which I'm presuming would match his
Okay,
boot.
well, would we care to match that in front of the Witchfinder here? The cloth that was found at the scene of
Murder.
the crime.
Good point. That would make sense, actually. And I'll go over and play fitting the last piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
See if the bit of cloth I've got matches up with the bit of cloth missing from his cloak.
Yeah, it does. It's about
Okay.
the same size. It's a little bit more frayed, but it would, when it was freshly done, it would have fitted. Yes.
We found this in Father Yorickson's house.
Thank you. I was about to find the name, but you remembered.
Remembered it mid-sentence, but we got there.
Why are guards attacking citizens and, of all things, priests of Sigmar? And the guardsman just sort of shrugs. Well, just following orders. Got told to do it. Got paid well. What's your name, guardsman? It's my name's
It's
Goswin.
Guttenberg.
My name's Goswin.
And he's lying. It's
It's
Bert
not.
Guttenberg.
And
And
the
I think you'll
Witchfinder looks at you and he says, "What did you say? Who his name was?"
Bert Guttenberg. We actually inspected his weaponry while we were at the guards' quarters earlier. It turns out he's got a fair bit of blood and skin fragments all across his steel mace. Almost as if he caved someone's head in recently.
I see.
Out of interest, the death of Father Yorickson was due to a blunt impact on the rear of his skull, which we believe could have been a mace.
Very well. This is certainly disquieting. But this is more of a affair of the Baron rather than myself. I deal with the more cult-like members and witches, as you know.
Well, with that in mind, we'd like to, we'd like to take our leave to go and inform the Baron of this situation, then report back to you after that, so we can continue with what we were talking about. We feel this needs
Why are the guards trying to infiltrate? Oh, not the guards, but this particular group trying to infiltrate the guards of the city to destabilize it. For what reasons? For who?
Well, we thought it was to do with a protection racket, but that may be a cover. I don't know.
Maybe even just part of it.
Watchman. What say you? I just get paid. I just follow orders.
Father Yorickson was looking into the prostitutes going missing, and all of a sudden he winds up dead by your hand.
I just get told to do it.
Who gave you the order?
The order? It came from the captain.
Mayak.
Yeah.
I see. So you're saying he's got something to do with the prostitutes going missing? Winding up drained of blood.
Oh, I don't know about that. I just know he said he wanted to clean the streets, and that's what we did.
So where did you take them?
Don't know. I just bundled them up, and then they just vanished, and then appeared later on in random places.
Where did you take them?
I don't know. I don't deal with that sort. Oh, this is the first time I've been on duty on the North Bank.
Who did you take them to?
We took them to the watch house on the Southern Bank.
And they just disappeared from there.
Yeah.
Witchfinder?
This is unless he was just a low member of this cult. I'm not a part of any cult.
It may well be that he does not know who he works for.
I'm not a member of any cult. I just followed orders. I got asked if I wanted to be a guardsman after being in prison, and I said, "Is the money any good?" And they went, "Yeah." And I just said, "Just do as you're told, and you'll be fine." And that's what I've been doing. All right. I didn't mean to smack Father Yorkson so hard, but when I heard the crunch, it was kind of sickening. I just wanted to scare him.
Is our weird new friend with us?
Yeah.
Weird.
You're pretty weird.
You choose a weird character, we're gonna see you as a weird character.
I didn't choose a weird character.
Rob chose a weird photo.
You've assumed that I
I
choose a
didn't
weird
choose
character.
the picture.
No, you approved the picture.
It was originally Catwoman.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna put Catwoman into this campaign, we're gonna think that's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, so Keen, your thoughts? Is Trixie making motions? Is like putting her hand up or something? 'Cause I saw the question.
Yes.
Does Trixie know what's going on?
You don't know yet. You haven't asked.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
would she care to butt in if she
Yeah,
knew
I was
something?
gonna
Is
say,
what we're getting at.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We're not going to turn around and say, Trixie, what do you think? Because it's like we literally just met this character.
Yeah,
Trixie's
but-
going to have to butt in and go, hang on a minute, I know what you're on about here.
Guess you're not going to find out then.
I guess we're not then.
Okay.
So, do you have any manacles we could borrow just to make sure that we can get him safely to the Baron?
Oh, I got plenty of manacles and other special tools. And the Watchman sort of just, all the colour just drains out of him.
This one was helping us, and Keen points to Trixie. She, hopefully, could you make sure that it is known that she's not a part of the wrongdoings that went on, or should we take her to the Baron to have her
Analyzed.
well, to have her seen to be annulled?
Why was you in the location of these guardsmen, lady?
Oh, well. I was just taking my usual nightly stroll along the rooftops.
And why would a citizen of Nuln be travelling along the rooftops if not for a burglar?
I like the view.
Are you aware of the criminal intent?
How dare you? I have never committed a crime in my life.
For some reason I don't believe you, but I will let this go for once. Seeing that you've helped these people that I consider allies.
Yeah, we cannot speak for her. We met literally at this particular incident.
Very well. Seeing that she's helped you, I'll let this one go. You best take this to the Baron as well. He would want to know that his guardsmen are being compromised.
Okay, let's do
We
that.
are still in the dark, though, as to where or who these people are working for and where their main headquarters are. Obviously, the guards are just a front to, I don't know, destabilize the city into such a way for an uprising of a cult. Guardsmen? I don't know. I just get paid the money. My act deals with all that side of stuff.
I think we should perhaps start with Mayak.
I think perhaps we should get some aid in dealing with Mike. If he's the captain of a guard, he's probably got a lot of men at his disposal.
And they're all trying to kill us.
Yeah.
And if this is cult behaviour, then we don't know who else is involved, because it may be other people who are not actually involved with the guard.
Yeah. So
Witchfinder, what do you think?
Manacled? I think Baron,
I-
definitely.
I think we should go to the Baron.
You need to
So we're
see-
going to manacle this guy and go to the Baron.
You need
Yeah.
to see the Baron, yes, I agree. And he is a good man. I vouch for him.
Once we've seen him, do you need us to report back to you?
No. I will put my witch hunters on general alert. And the Baron will possibly set 2 with his guards to cleanse the southern bank. Sweep through with some loyal house guards.
Okay.
This is
Should we-
probably going to get messy. He
Well-
might ask you to run interference, or maybe to continue the investigation on where it may lead.
Okay. Well, if there's anything you need us to do, you know where to find us.
Oh, and by the way, if this one doesn't talk anymore, send him back to me.
Certainly will.
I have some questions for him.
Certainly. Also, just in case. Sorry, Ash, you go.
I was going to say, would you care for us to reschedule our appointment concerning what happened on the barge?
No, I just need a few questions answered. That is all.
We can do that now if you want.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Go for it. Shoot.
Where did you buy the barge exactly?
I can't remember. Where did we buy it?
Oh god.
It was up the river. It was Uber's right. Yeah, Uber's right. This is why you need a good GM, because he remembers the stuff that we can't.
You see him right, Uber's right. And
We have all the documentation.
may I see it?
Do we have it on us? The lawyer.
I assume I'd carry it.
Yeah, I was assuming you do. Yeah.
I would get out of jail free card there.
I'll present it.
He takes it and looks at it and goes, change of name to the floating seaman. Interesting choice of words.
I don't wish to name drop Wigmar more than we already do, but this was
That was
Wigmar's
his.
fault.
That was his idea.
We did go along with it.
It is
It's
quite
funny.
comical, I suppose. Yes. Yes, everything seems to be in order. You've got a full complement of crew. You've got 2 hirelings on board, 2 dwarves, upstanding citizens. Yep, nothing wrong there. Okay, and he hands you the papers back. And he says, I see that from those papers you've also traded some goods as well, from Ubersreich to Orsweit, and then back down to Norton here, which is when you arrived, I take it.
Aye.
Correct.
We did last our trading yesterday, I believe.
Good, good. It's nice to see trade continuing in the Empire in these times. Next question. When did you notice anything suspicious about Mr. Wigmar?
When he turned his face upside down.
Pretty much.
To be fair, I
Before
feel
that?
I've had my eye on him for a while. I've not been completely happy with his behaviour, but I was prepared to give him the benefit of the doubt as he was my friend. However, I was blind to the true nature of his dealings until.
One moment. And he turns and he goes to a set of drawers and opens them up and pulls out a file that's rather thick. It's probably 2 inches thick in paper, and then slams it on the desk. This is the file we have on Mr. Wigmar.
Then you know more than we did.
Yes, we did. Apparently he did murder the priest in Kemperbad, but unfortunately due to a technicality he got off. And he looks at
He
you
actually
and-
murdered. Just out of character, did he actually murder him?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
I suppose you have some strange apologies for that.
We have some very severe apologies for that. We had no clue. We were just trying to help our friend.
I understand, but he did try to make amends, and for that is commendable.
But for what it's worth, after that trial, he did go on to help us fight a lich and some Slaneshi cultists, so he did do a fair bit of good.
Yes, it is.
We don't feel that he fell at that point. We feel it was after that point that he fell to his into the dark ways.
His darker side. Yes, it seems like it was always prevalent within him. Such is the way of magic users sometimes. And as for Cuthbert, an upstanding member of the Chilean cult, and he pulls out not a big folder as big as Wigmar's, but he puts it down on the table, and he says, an upstanding member of the cult, in good standing. Oh, I even got reports here that they reclaimed the tears of Saint Belinda.
He did.
And the
We did.
Hagglecrib Hills. Interesting. I guess that's where you fought the Lich.
It was.
Yes.
I see. Well, the bodies have been disposed of, as is the fitting of a mutant. I'm sorry that you discovered this too late.
As are we.
It's always a shame when your friends aren't what you think they are. Anyway, I best let you get on to the Baron. Thank you for stopping by. Like I said, I will keep my witch hunters informed and make sure they are vigilant.
As we said before, if you require any help from us, you know where you can find us.
Indeed, I do. On the Floating Seaman. And he sort
Yeah.
of just. So,
We're thinking of changing the name.
I just sort of think about, but we're not going to. The name's perfect.
Okay, you take the 30-minute stroll
Yes.
to the
Over to
Baron.
Baron.
And you get
Dragging the
escorted.
friend and so.
You're dragging the guardsman with you. You drag him through the.
Hang on.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yes.
Wait.
Waiting.
Okay, it's like 100.
Before we get to the Baron,
Yeah.
Trixie's gonna start dancing around, and she's gonna say, "I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know."
In front of the Witchfinder, or
Too early to
Well-
shoot Trixie in the face.
When we're outside on the way to the Baron.
well, you can. I think you've been excused. No one's gonna hold you anything against you. You can go.
I know where the bodies are being taken.
Are
Now
you
that
involved?
Oh, certainly not. I am just an innocent observer.
How come she didn't say that to the Witchfinder?
Such a bore.
I mean, you're not wrong, but he's a ball with power and power to stop whatever the fuck's going on.
You're not wrong.
I feel like
Yes,
we're going down
but
the
if we
same
can-
road.
Do you not think that this information might have been useful in front of the Witchfinder?
Maybe.
Right. Well, in that case, then you can put this information in front of the Baron. Then.
I could, but what's in it for me?
Okay,
Will
well,
you
then
give-
you don't. We'll let the Baron know that you told us you knew everything about it and that you decided not to help. Therefore, you will become part of the problem.
An
It's entirely
accessory.
up to you.
The watchman looks at you as you argue, and he goes, "I can vouch she was working for us. If it gets me off a lighter sentence, I'll sign anything for that."
Keen, I have an alternative solution, and I'll pull 5 gold out of my pocket. Now, how much would it take to get you to talk to the Baron?
I guess about what's that? 5 gold.
I wasn't talking to you, but thank you
Oh.
anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 5 gold will be sufficient.
And
Yoink.
there we go, my lady.
Oh, hang on. I've got a phone call incoming. You guys carry on.
Okay.
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 Seeking gold always works.
So you carry on heading to the Baron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You get escorted through with your prisoner and Trixie to the Baron's quarters. He's not actually in his office. You tell him that it is urgent. The watchman is in chains. He's jangling along, trying to keep up. The Baron allows you into his quarters, and it's quite plush. It's got a nice 4-poster bed, writing desk, a sofa, and a large window that opens out onto some roof spaces above the actual keep itself. And he's dressed in fine silk robes coloured in red with gold inlay, swirly patterns. I see. I wasn't expecting you, gentlemen. Lady, tonight. Everything okay?
Yeah. Apologies for the regular visits. As is often the case, we have had a fairly eventful day.
So I've heard.
So, which bits have you heard? Just checking which bits we're up to date on.
2 of your friends attacked you on the barge without provocation. It was apparently over gold. And I've had reports of dead guardsmen found in the north part of the city. Their heads blown off on some occasions. He looks at Rocco. And I'm guessing this is your handiwork?
We were coming to apologise to you for that specifically, and also explain why that happened.
You have an interestingly skewed version of events. Have
But
you
yeah,
not heard of exactly what happened on the barge?
It was an argument over money, I was told.
No, it was
Right.
corruption. We found our friends were corrupt of chaos, so we had to deal with them.
I
As
see.
unfortunate as that was. We've seen the Witchfinder. He is aware. And the other thing, we just come from the Witchfinder explaining that too. I think you might be getting fed simplified and perhaps somewhat false information.
I see. Then the guards have been compromised in the south.
There's a letter to that effect. And I point to Wormlock.
This man here and his accomplices accosted us, as I'm sure you found the evidence of. It did not go well for them. We took this one here as evidence, hostage, whatever you'd like to call him. And we found this on his captain's person. They were trying to shake down a fruit vendor, and we intervened, asked them what was going on, at which point they approached us, and I quote, said, "Those are the ones that are causing the captain trouble. Get them."
I see. And the Baron takes the note off you to unlock, and he opens it up, and it says, he reads out loud, and it says, "We are running low on tomatoes and gold. Shake down the locals in the north of the city. Our infiltration is going well. It is time we moved into the north part of the city to destabilize the guards there and insert our own people." Interesting.
This one here also confessed to the murder of Father Yorickson in front of the Witchfinder. I'm not sure we can get him to repeat that, but he did confess to it.
I see. I trust you, Mr. Drumlock. It has been a concern of mine about the southern side of the city. Not as many arrests as usual. And they've always been asking for more guards. They're faster than what we can train, actually. I had to hand over certain powers to the watch captain there to recruit who he thought capable to keep up with the crime spree. It's
I would
using,
say
maybe abusing that power.
he has been very helpful. He has confessed and seems keen to do what he can to make right to a degree, or at least get himself a lenient sentence. From what I understand, he was a prisoner and turned guard, so they're recruiting from their own prisons. In a way, he's somewhat a victim of his own circumstance. Doesn't justify what he has done, but you know. And this one here, pointing to Trixie, claims to know something about what's going on, but didn't feel willing to tell us. Maybe she'd be more open to telling you.
Oh, I have ways to get people to talk, much like the Witchfinder does.
I bet you do, big boy.
Hang on. And he walks to the door. Guards! Within a few minutes, you hear the stomping of feet and the guards running. And 2 guardsmen of the City Norm colours walks into his room. The Baron stood there and he says, "Arrest this lady. She has information that's important on the location or the state of the guards in the southern part of the city. If that's the case, I want as much information withdrawn from her as possible. Torture if necessary." And the 2 guards.
Baron. She did help
You
us.
know, you could have just asked.
Very well. What do you know?
Well, you should ask that. Because while I've been enjoying my rooftop sojourns at night, I have observed that the guards, the corrupt ones in the south of the city, have been assaulting commoners and people who will not be missed. This piqued my interest, so I followed them. They'd taken them to the Garden of Moor. Then, after a few days, those same missing people end up at random locations in the city, dead.
Okay. That's interesting. Guards, you can go. Thank you for that, Miss.
Trixie.
Thank you for that, Miss Trixie.
Pardon.
I'm sorry to have such a strong hand. I didn't mean any harm by it. I just getting frustrated with the current events that's happening.
Understandable.
Give me one moment. And he goes back to the door again, opens it up, and he says, "Sergeant, here." And you see a woman, a female guardsman, dressed in the Nuln colours again, wearing the sergeant's insignia. And he says, "Take a note. I want the Temple Quarter and the Kaufman District City Guards to assemble here tonight. We are to make a raid on the southern watchtower and to take down Captain Mayak. Gather the men and women, arm them. We want crossbows, halberds and shields, along with swords and other lethal weaponry. If needs be, get some bombs." Sure, sir. We've got corruption in the city guards and we need to root it out at this cause. It turns to you, gentleman and lady. The north of the city is going to be pretty desolate at the moment with the activity that's going on. I would like you to try and get to the Gardens of Moor and see what's going on there.
Understood.
I want you to, if you find any kind of resistance, any whatsoever, execute with extreme prejudice.
Even if they're your own men?
If they attack you, kill them.
Understood.
Then if
Please
they,
make
because
your own men aware of us, so we don't want to be hurting allies.
well, let's put it like this. If they try to stop you doing your duty with that letter of introduction, with my own symbol on it, they're not my men.
Fair.
So make sure that's on display somewhere. Here, hang on. And he goes to a desk and he pulls a drawer open, roots around and pulls out insignia of the city guard. And he says, "I'm going to deputise you all. Here's a badge each. Wear it and wear it with pride. You're working for the city state at the moment. I will want these back."
Who got badges out of curiosity?
He hands them to you. One to you, Keen. One to Rocco. One to Dwemlock. He then looks at Trixie and holds one. And he says, "If I don't get this back, lady, I'll find you."
I can vouch only that she can fight. I know her no more than that.
And he hands Trixie a badge as well. And he says,
Don't worry. We'll get your badge back.
"Thank you." It's just made from pewter metal. It's nothing special. It's just a badge of office, to show that you are
I was
deputised.
going to ask what it was made out of.
Yeah, it's just basic junk metal that's easily made and distributed. Okay.
Yeah.
And he says, "It seems like I wasn't going to get an early night anyway. Oh well. I'll leave you to it. I've got some guards to brief on what's going on. I wish you the best
What did I
of
miss?
luck."
Whereabouts are the Moor Gardens, Rob? I've been looking. Is that in there?
Yeah, these are the gardens of Moor up here.
Okay.
What have I missed?
The south of the city is being raided by the north of the city. We're going to the Gardens of Moor to raid that and kill everything we find.
Well, anything that shows resistance, even though we showed them the letter and the insignias that we have.
We've also been deputised.
Well,
Yeah,
brilliant. So this is significantly serious enough for them to... have we informed them that it's potential cult behaviour?
We don't know that. It was the...
Well, no, yeah, but would it not be worth mentioning to the Baron that the Witchfinder thinks it could be cult behaviour?
By all
Yeah,
means,
if you want, we're still
he's
in the
still
room.
yeah.
Baron, this could be...
He steps out from... Well, he puts his head from behind the screen where he's getting dressed into his armour. Yes?
I just thought it might be worth bearing in mind that the Witchfinder seems to think, or has suspicions that the activity is linked to cultist behaviour. We're not sure in which capacity, which particular power, or anything like that, but he seems to think it might be linked to cult activity, because obviously the witness that we've brought, the guardsman whose piece of cloak that we found at the murder scene, he has been finding prostitutes, dropping them off at the watchtower on the south bank, and then these prostitutes are then turning up dead and drained of blood. So draw from that what you will.
Okay. Shit. I was kind of hoping to avoid them, but they give me the creeps. I'm going to call the wizards.
Might be
Right.
worthwhile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, when do we get Steve's character involved?
Well, if you're going to the gardens now.
Have patience.
Okay, we're going to the gardens.
So he says,
I don't mind.
He says, yeah. I'll get some wizards and some priests together, and we'll assemble. Please do what you can in the north part of the gardens. By the way, one thing: if this is cult activity and a lot of resistance, you may need to equip yourselves appropriately. Head to the
I have a new what's it on, don't I? I have a new top.
Yeah, you got some. Yeah, he does look at that and he says, interesting.
It'll do.
It's one of ours, isn't it?
It was. We liberated it.
Very well. It looks good on you, Rocco.
Thank you.
Take that letter of introduction to the quartermaster here in this keep. He will supply you with whatever equipment you require before you go. And then I wish you Sigmar speed.
Absolutely. And we will go there with due haste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
Also, what should we do with this? And I'll just sort of nudge the guard with my foot.
Sergeant! And as you see this sergeant running down the corridor, she turns, runs back. Yes, Baron. Get that filth out of here and into the cells. Before or after I do everything else? Before, of course, before. Move it, woman. Okay. You, come with me. And she drags him, stumbling and falling after her down the corridor, being dragged by the manacles.
Good. All right. To the Gardens of Moor.
You can stop at the quartermaster as well to get any equipment.
Oh. In which case-
I think I've got everything I need.
I will. I think we'll stop there, just in case they're offering anything better than what we have. If not, then I think.
Yes.
Well, tell me what you are looking for.
I am looking for a mail coat, which would go from. I don't know whether I'll be able to actually get it from where I want to get it from. Armor. It doesn't give me armor. Where's armor? Oh, here we go. Armor. So I want a mail coat with the with lightweight on it, which means that it goes from, it doubles the price, and it goes from common to, is it common, scarce, rare, exotic?
I
don't know.
Believe so, mate. Hang on.
I think common, scarce, rare, exotic. Yeah. So that'd go up to. So in a city, there's a 90% chance I can find that.
A what?
90% chance. It says here we're in a city, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I can buy myself a new chainmail armor.
Alright, I rolled 91.
I hate you.
So no.
I'll settle for a box. I'll just keep the one I've got then. I'll keep the one I've got until I can find one.
Okay. So
I mean, I'm unencumbered. It's not like I'm encumbered. It's just I was going to try and be
okay.
less encumbered than I already am.
Do you want anything else?
I've got enough shot. I'm good, guys. What do you
Anyone
guys?
else?
I'll have a quick look around, see if they've got any more fun weapons than the axe I found on a dead body.
Yeah, it's just a matter of is there anything there that's any better than what we've got.
Okay.
You're gonna have to help me with that a little because I don't know what better means in this game. I don't know if I can actually use certain weapons.
What's your skills? What melee skills have you got, Keen?
I have no specific melee skills.
So you just got melee basic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just a hand weapon then, really.
So that means there's absolutely no improvement on the weapons whatsoever in this game.
You'd have to learn to use a different weapon.
Yeah.
You'd have to go for like if you wanted a pole arm or two-handed weaponry. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
okay. So
so-
there's no such thing as sword plus one or anything better.
Nope.
In any which way.
You can get a
capacity.
better weapon, but the only way it works is if you've got. I mean, a hand weapon is only an encumbrance of one anyway. The only thing I've used on the weapons is lightweight and practical. This is the only way you can improve it is to put some item qualities on it.
Right. Okay.
So you can't get a hand weapon that does like extra damage. You have to, you have to get a different weapon altogether. So I've stuck with the rapier because my rapier does loads of good stuff.
Okay. Okay. What about armor and whatnot? Is there any advances on the armor, or is it just like bog standard?
What have you got?
Mail coat, leather jack, mail coif, and leather leggings.
So you got pretty much the same as me then. Again, all that you can do is for me, the mail coat can be improved by making it lightweight, which puts the encumbrance from 3 down to 2.
Yeah, there are no magic items in the game.
There's no improvements on this. So what's money for in this game? We're getting loads of money. It's like we're gonna buy new equipment. Oh, we've already got all the equipment we need.
Yeah. You buy you buy your weapons and armor, essentially, or you steal
We
it.
have
Like,
everything we could possibly need because it doesn't get any better.
but
That's weird.
you still buy stuff. You buy your food, you buy your armor, you buy your weapons and stuff like that. So if they get damaged,
To some of the trades as well, you need to buy materials for the trades.
yeah,
And things like that. It's the thing is that this isn't the sort of game where you get like I don't know what D&D is like, whether you get like a sword which you can then improve the damage of the sword by. It's the a sword is a sword.
yeah.
One sword is as good as another. You know.
The only magical items in this game really are closely guarded, and if they aren't, it's usually because they're corrupt and they're evil.
Okay, but there's no such. Forget the magical side, but is there not like? There's no improvement on any, except for the improvements that you have to have skills for. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So we'll just waiting to go straight
I
there.
mean, you can improve. Like for example, my duelist school has got ambidextrous, so I can learn ambidextrous, and then I can improve that skill, and then I can learn dual wield, which means then I can have a weapon in either hand and use them both at the same time. That's an improvement, but that's skill based rather than weapon based. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I find it weird, but yeah, it's cool.
You get well, depending on the type of weapon. So, like say for example, Rocco's rapier, it's got impale quality and fast quality. So, but the only way you can use that is if you've got the fencing skill,
Which is concomitant with your trade. So my trade being a duelist, I have the fencing skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're just a bog standard servant, you won't get those combat skills. So it just that a normal hand weapon will do you. I mean, you can use a rapier by all means, but you won't get any of the weapon qualities.
No, yeah, that's fine. I get that, but I just find it really weird. That's all. It's just strange that the game system would set itself up where it doesn't actually have any real purpose for gold. It's just a
Well, there's still
strange
purpose.
Yeah,
My libraries.
Yeah, build libraries. There's only really RP purpose. There's no like mechanical purpose. It's strange. I'm just surprised. Is all. I'm not saying.
Well, what are you looking for in the quartermasters before you go?
Oh, there's nothing here. I have everything I could possibly need by the sounds of it, so
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Nothing exists that's any better.
I'm just going to check to see if they've got any. What was it? I'm currently just wearing a leather skull cap, so I'm just going to see if they've got anything a little bit more sturdy.
Yeah, they do. They've got all the leather armor you need, and they've also got some of the mail as well.
Okay. What am I wearing on my head at the minute? Leather skull cap. Right. The other thing, I'd take a -10 perception, so I won't take that. Okay. I will take male shirts. Wait.
Mail shirt. Okay. That will cost you 2 gold.
I'm just looking at that word. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that.
It'll cost you 2 gold.
Yep.
Can you drag and drop that on you?
I don't know. I don't think I could find the trappings when I was looking for it.
Okay, mail shirt, yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, that should be in there now. Yep.
Thank you.
Go. So take 2 gold off, mate.
Yep, done.
Anyone else want anything?
I'm good.
I would like a small ranged weapon.
Okay, what sort of weapon, mate?
Like a handheld weapon, if there is one.
You've got crossbow pistol.
Yep, there's crossbow
Yes.
pistols.
A crossbow pistol,
Okay,
yes,
and you want some bolts with that.
please.
Okay, so the crossbow pistol will cost you 6 gold.
Okay, never mind.
I'll notice her eyeing that up and just say, "We're in a hurry. Come on," and chuck another 3 gold her way.
Okay. And the bolts will set you back at 5 silver for 12.
I'll buy those. How many do you want?
Ron,
24.
that's
24.
Okay. It puts
Fine, 24.
24 onto the counter.
And that's, what do we say? How many silver per?
12.
5 silver. 12 silver.
No, sorry. Not
20.
20.
then I put 7 gold crowns down. Pay for it.
They are 5 silver per 12.
Okay, right. So you've got 24 bolts, and I've spent 10 silver.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got plenty of shot. I have got my armor back. Yeah, happy with that.
Okie dokie. And where are you heading to?
I'll tell you what, for a bit of fun, I'll buy a bomb as well. If there is. Just because we don't have one, you know. Came in
Okay.
useful.
Excellent.
A bomb will set you. He does actually have one bomb. And that
Oh, he
will
does?
Yeah, he set it. It sets you back 3 gold, 6 silver.
That's fine.
And I will just. When I find it, there we go. So you now have a bomb.
Tell you what, I'm going to chuck it to Rocco as a present.
Oh, cheers. Why do I want it?
Because you're good with them.
No, I'm not. They require explosives.
You did it before, though. My character at least remembers you doing it before.
I don't have explosives.
It doesn't need explosives.
Oh. What do you throw bombs on then?
Ranged engineering.
Are you kidding? Because it says here explosives.
Oh, it does, yeah. I don't think that was a kind of thing. Hang on. I thought that. Black powder and explosives. Those with ranged engineering can use black powder and explosive weapons without penalty.
Alright, okay. Okay, fair enough then.
So yeah, I'll just moved it over to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's right. It does say that.
Cool. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to buy just a very generic short sword as well, just as a backup.
Short sword. So it'll be a normal hand weapon then.
Yep.
Okay. There you go. And that will set you back 4 gold.
Perfect.
So you're heading straight to the graveyard, yeah?
Yep, let's go to the graveyard. What are we looking for in there anyway? I missed that part of the conversation.
That's where Trixie saw the bodies being taken.
Right, okay.
You make your way towards the Gardens of Moor, back through the Temple Quarter, winding through the city streets. The gates are large and arched. The gardens here serve 2 purposes. For one, they serve as the city's main cemetery, whilst also representing the interests of the cult of Moor. Though many Nulners can look forward to a pauper's grave without a headstone, the gardens are well maintained and surrounded by a high spiked wall with a single gated archway. At night, the gate is locked and protected by a nervous watchman, which greets you as you approach. The grounds of the cemetery are filled with old headstones and mausoleums, along with statues of winged saints bearing swords and books, hooded menacing figures bearing scythes and more. But the most telling feature are the gnarled twisted trees and the black rose bushes that seem to infest the place. Local custom is that when a visitor attends a ceremony, he or she should pick a black rose from a bush growing near the burial site. The most important structure in the gardens is the temple itself, a squat, dark building, a little too similar to the mausoleums in the graveyard. When open to the public, a priest mans the cavernous entrance and requires any visitor to pay a penny and don black robes before going further. The first thing a visitor typically notices is that while the dark and gloomy inside, it is also very clean. The interior of the temple consists of a large central chamber where the bodies are prepared. There, marble slabs hold corpses in various states of preparation. But even the priests who swing censers burning incense have little luck in completely masking the smell of dead. The rest of the temple holds supplies, quarters, and offices for the clergy. And the guardsman sees you approaching the gate and he says, "Evening."
Evening.
Good evening.
Gardens of Moor closed tonight.
Yes. I'll just hold up the badge from the Baron.
As we all do.
Yeah. Not to us, I'm afraid. We need to come through.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Give me one moment. I'll unlock. I don't want to upset the Baron. My first posting and all that.
Yeah.
No, appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
I've been on patrol and whatnot, and this is my first posting where I can just sit and chill.
Your first posting, you say?
Yeah.
What were you before?
I was patrolling.
North or South Bank?
Been a guard long?
About a month. He's fumbling with the lock. He unlocks it, and the gate opens up.
Where were you recruited?
I've got a place on Western.
Okay, very good.
Safe. If anybody follows us,
Do you want me to lock the gate after you?
that's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
Okay.
Does anybody else come through here tonight?
No, just the game warden. He's drunk again. He passed through about 30 minutes ago. Headed back to his little hut over there.
Understood. Is he worth talking to? We might have seen somebody else has come through.
He's pretty steaming drunk at the moment. If you ask me, he probably passed out.
We'll go check on that.
All right. Oh, I don't know what you're looking for, but good hunting, whatever it is.
Thank you.
And he swings the gate shut and starts locking it again.
All right. Well,
As you enter the graveyard, you see various paths going into different directions into other different areas. One leads off towards where the game warden's house is. Another one leads off towards the main temple of Moor. Two more go south, and another one heads straight north into the northern part of the gardens, which is the oldest part.
So, Trixie.
Yeah.
Which way should we be going? Where did you see them take the bodies?
No, GM, where did I see them take the bodies?
You never actually entered the graveyard. You just saw them bringing them here.
Alright, okay.
Um,
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should split up and search for clues.
No, that's a terrible idea. That'll get us all killed.
You're more than welcome to look over there, but I'm thinking we should go to the game.
Game warden. See if he knows anything we don't.
Yeah.
If he's drunk, maybe he'll be a little more willing to talk. Who knows? Alright, we'll head over towards the game warden.
Okay. You head over to a reasonably looking house. It's made of stone. Squat, but functional. It's got a couple of windows. You can see the firelight blazing out into the night. And a small wooden door. The only single entrance into this place. Outside you see a pair of boots. It looks like they've been worn a lot. and a horseshoe on the door, along with a knocker.
Knock, knock, knock.
Knock knock.
Okay. And if Steve wants to answer the door.
Hey, there we go. Found him.
Nope.
Okay, game over. There we go. That's fun, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Hello?
Hey. Hey.
Hello, Game Warden? You in there? Hello?
Wait. What? Ah.
Well, the guard did say that you were steaming drunk. I see he was
Very conversational.
We're looking to see if there's anybody through this way that might have come by. We're hearing some shady things been going on around these parts. You haven't seen anything, have you?
And I guess he'll stumble up to the door and push it open, leaning against the door frame, and he'll say, "What? Have you bought the bottles?"
What?
No. No bottles.
Run out.
I mean, I'd be happy to help you buy some more if you tell us a little bit about what we're trying to find out. Any shady goings on? Bodies being taken to strange places? Sounding familiar?
Bodies?
I mean, more than the usual. Living ones.
You know it's a graveyard, right?
I know, which is why the living bodies might be a bit peculiar. I'm
What?
going to level with you.
No.
We're trying to find out what's going on around here. We think there's some shady goings on.
There's a lot of death.
I mean,
Well,
aside from the death.
The Garden of
Rats?
Moor, there's supposed to be a lot of death.
Yeah. Is everybody here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. He'll look around at the group and say, hey, you're lost, right?
A
little bit.
I don't know
Do
if
you need showing round?
I don't know if you're in the game, Steve, but they're all wearing the insignia of the city guards.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we are looking for a guide. If you're willing to help take us around, that would be outstanding. We're a little bit lost, and there's lots of dead people.
Part of my job, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, by all means. What's your name, good sir?
Grimold. Grimold Chubb. You can call me Grim. Or Grimmy. Or Grimold. Or Chubb. Or Chubby. I don't mind. No, not Chubby. That's not funny, that.
Well, call you Grimold for now. It's by all means, Mr. Grimold, lead the way.
Yeah. Which way do you want to go?
Well,
If you were going to hide something, where would you hide it?
well put.
Well,
If you were
I'd
up to no
find-
good, where would be the most quiet, secluded place for you to be up to no good in this place?
well,
Oh yeah, whereabouts have you seen lots of city guard recently?
well, I'm not allowed to go there.
You're not allowed to go there.
No.
You
Well,
are today.
Yeah. Well, today
No.
I'll flash the badges. You're with us, so you're allowed to go there. How about
No. Otherwise, the supplies will stop, and that's not good for anyone.
that? Just out of curiosity, who says you're not allowed to go there? Because we've got the Baron's word that you are allowed to go there.
You guys?
Well, us, the guard.
Yeah.
Well, you see, we're not quite with the city guard. We're
What are you wearing then?
well,
I'll squint at you. menacingly.
We've got the insignia to show that the Baron is giving us allowance to make these. Well,
Yeah,
got,
we've been deputized.
we're not wearing guards' uniforms or anything.
No, they're just
No,
got the
no.
badges.
We were deputized as of about an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
So yeah, ignore these. They're just to get us through the door.
well, welcome. Yeah, the other guards bring me what I need, and I just don't go to the northern area. It's simple. I keep the rats down the rest of the place and make sure the grass is sort of cut. Keep it tidy.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I feel we should go to the north area.
How about you show us where it is you're not supposed to go?
Well, that sounds like a bad idea. You see, I wouldn't want to get myself in a position.
Well, you would be in a position if you don't show us because you would be in trouble with the Baron.
So, well, if it's coming as an order, then
How
what-
Go on, strange cat person.
about show us where we can't go, and we'll get you some better supplies.
hello, pretty lady.
Oh, hello, handsome.
I'm sure you can supply me with something,
No.
can you?
Just no.
Why, certainly we can.
All kinds of no going on right now.
I'm for it. I'm down. Then
I'll
there's two
begin to
characters
tell you how much nope there is.
have their own separate campaign, but they go off lovey-dovey.
Yeah, they go skipping off into the sunset.
A world tour of the roofs of all the cemeteries all over the kingdom, whilst we can go off and do our thing in the bar.
Yeah.
Do you want to get rid of
Effectively,
us?
we're back to square one again. These two are in cahoots, and it's us three. Nothing has literally changed. Literally nothing.
No, we're back to where we were.
Oh dear. Okay, everyone that was born in the Empire, I think that was Keenan and Rocco. Are you a Imperial Dwarf as well, Dwemlock?
Oh shit! Really?
I don't know if are you? I'm asking. Was you born in the Empire?
I would imagine so.
Okay, so everyone that was born in the Empire, that's not Grimold or Trixie, roll Law Empire. Or Reichland, whichever.
Yeah, it's
one.
Reichland. Law Reichland is my law on Reichland is crap. 59.
Is it extended? No, I don't think I even have law.
Maybe
I think it's just straight intelligence. Then.
Intelligence then, yeah. Okay.
I think I
Rocco,
did have my other character sheet before, but
Rocco, you know that Trixie and Grimold are speaking with strange accents. Completely different to each other, but strange accents all the same. Dwemlock, you know that Trixie's got a strange accent to her, but you can't quite place it. But as for Grimold, he is a Nordlander, or from the north of Middenheim.
I'm just. Did you say he was a dwarf as well?
No, he's a human, but he's from
Okay.
Nordland.
Strange accent on you, this fella. You've come a very far way to get down this way.
Yes. Sometimes work in your life makes you travel, doesn't it?
You're not wrong. We're not opposed to travelling ourselves. We've gotten around a fair bit.
I appreciate you not asking questions. I think that's mighty fine of you.
Everybody's got their own story.
Indeed. Indeed.
Now then, let's go for a short walk, shall we?
Yep. We can. And we're going where? You'll have to
Which you're
remind
not
me.
allowed to go. Or at least you
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
can just show us where you're not allowed to go.
I can point, can't I? Yeah.
Point.
Well, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be since I lost my eye.
So you might have to get real close to point then. That's fine.
You notice he's got an eye patch on.
Oh.
How'd you lose your eye?
Just fell out, you know. One of those things.
It's just one of those things, just like naturally losing an eye.
Plop. Oh,
Yeah.
there's me
I
eye.
just
Go.
popped out one day.
Can I
Yeah.
take a
Yeah.
look at him? Is he like ill? It's looking. Is he like? Does he look worse than Wigmar?
You you look at him, and he is a burly man, a bit rotund, bit of a belly. Is in his early 60s by the looks of him, or late 50s. He does indeed have a patch over his eye, and his beard is starting to go grey.
His skin of a reasonable colour?
Yeah, it's.
It looked like he was dead any time recently.
No, definitely not. It looks very rosy, in fact, from the drunkenness, or for the drunkenness stupor that is in at the moment.
It's fully secured to his face.
Yes, it's fully secured to his face. Yeah.
It's not upside down.
It sounds like a full upgrade, Steve.
Yeah. Yep. I'm like actual person this time.
So you've.
No. Can I roll charm to bribe him?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got a bribery skill. I want to bribe him with my feminine assets.
Jesus, I really don't like where this is going.
God damn it, new actor.
Don't enough.
New actor.
Why does that say that? I thought I got rid of that. Oh well. I'll figure that out. So where are you heading?
North.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
You weave your way through north. The mist is starting to come down and gather in the low parts of the graveyard as Grimold starts to take you north.
North we shall go.
You weave through the various tombstones arranged around this part of the gardens. Some of the families are, some of the graves are still tended and kept at a relatively good quality. You go past the main temple, now closed for the evening or for the night. You reach a set of gates to the north that are locked. Mist hangs heavy on the ground around. You turn and look at Grimold, expecting a key.
Yeah, can we have a key, please?
Fantastic right now.
And yes, you do have a bunch of keys for the graveyard. Grimold.
Yeah. He pulls out a big bunch of keys and just starts going through them one at a time. I think it's no. Is it this one?
I'm getting flashbacks from anytime maintenance come down to healthcare.
I think it's this one. Why have I got this? You shouldn't have that one. And yeah, he'll find the right key and he'll go. But just remember, this is under duress. Don't stop my drink. And I'll put a key in.
Okay. You unlock the gate to the northern part. It opens up. And instantly, as you start to walk through, you can see the tombstones here, the mausoleums, and the other tombstones are old. They are ancient. This is indeed probably the first part of the cemetery which was ever built when Nuln was very, very young. Grimold closes the gate behind him and locks it to make sure that no one can follow, and also to make it look like no one's actually entered as well. You make your way through the mist, winding your way north, and that's where we're going to leave it to tonight. Because it's getting late. Okay. I know we only met Trixie and Grimold very near the end of tonight, but
It's alright.
I will still give those experience points to them. I'm going to say that you've all done actually pretty well tonight, so all of you get 100 experience points.
Hey,
Whee.
Hey.
I've got a stupid amount of XP kicking around.
I can guarantee you, I think I have a little bit more because I'm still saving up for the one day when I become an investigator.
I've got 715 points.
You got
Oh, shit.
715. I got 615.
I'm on 715 actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do yeah, I'm a duelist and I got 3 kills.
Yes.
Does that count for anything?
No. It
Brilliant.
doesn't work like that in this one, unfortunately. It goes on sessions and performance, really, more than actual kills and stuff. But you all did well. You all
I think
got.
they phased out kill-based XP anyway because there's no incentive to be a healer or to be anything else in any game.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. So yeah, you're doing all right.
I like that session tonight. It was really good.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause the next session will be in the actual graveyard.
I feel
Yeah.
like we've done this before.
Done
Not so
what?
long ago.
Oh, wandering around a graveyard. We were in a mausoleum a couple
Yeah.
sessions back, looking for the lich. I
Yeah,
remember
that's true. Yeah, you was.
No, I think there was it just Hostacow? I think we're in a
Yes,
thing
you
now,
are.
we-
Yeah.
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 Deja vu.
Completely unrelated. Trust me, it's completely unrelated. This was made before Hoskestell, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, this has been this has been in the pipeline for a bit. This one. So, it'd be interesting.
Nice.
It'd be interesting. I'll have to have a quick look at what's going on. Yeah, gonna have to see what. I'm just gonna have to refresh my memory because it's been a long time since I've seen it to see what you're up against. To be honest, I was not expecting 2 main character deaths, so I might have to tweak some.
I've had
things.
to
Yeah.
rejig a few things.
I might have to tweak a few things, yeah, because I was like, yeah, Wigmar's pretty good, Cuthbert's pretty good, yeah, okay. So yeah,
Oh, by the way, they're dead.
I'm
Not
certainly gonna have to tweak some things on that one, but
Yeah. I guess you can no longer balance an entire encounter based on the fact that Wigmar blow them all up.
that is true. Yes, that is now gone. So it's still going to be a challenge. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to have to take into account that I've got 2 brand new characters in the group as well. So I'll go through it again and make sure that it's not going to be a slaughter for the players.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed tonight, and I'll see you all later. And take care.
Laters, taters.